Senior sister, are you okay? Manhwa pie by Xiao. White flower sect by Chinger. I'm okay, just. We are doomed this time. Humph, I offended the Empress and still want to run away. It's better to surrender obediently after making such a huge mistake. What a huge mistake! It's a bunch of nonsense. We participate in your infinite sex grand ceremony. I saw you using the ritual of worshipping heaven and earth to worship someone. Aren't you afraid that the person being worshipped will suffer the backlash of heaven and earth? I was just curious and asked a question, and then you chased me like this. You Wuji sect treats human life so recklessly. It's clearly a cult, a demonic cult. Just a curious question. Do you know what you're discussing? She is the master of the Empress. The master of the Empress Dowager. Could it be said that? You rewrite. It's the legendary supreme demon Dao. He is not just the master of the Empress. The supreme Gu Emperor from the south. The king of assassins, Shura, in the city of wrongful death, has all received his teachings. You actually criticized the supreme lord of the demon path for being betrayed by heaven and earth. The Empress did not slaughter your sect, which is already merciful enough. Next life. Take good care of your mouth. Shall he, hurry up. I'll stop her. Hey, what's going on? The dragon has turned over. Ah. What happened? At the top of the mountain peak. Master of the Xuanji sect of Yixin Yuan. No breakthrough. The realm of seclusion for 100 years is still the same. But it seems that the physical body has been consecrated. I should be considered immortal now, right? Let's consider it a successful exit for now. Wow, wow. Ah. What the hell? Damn. There are experts guarding us across the street. Please report to the sect leader as soon as possible. We withdraw. Well, it's good. The power of sanctifying this physical body is truly extraordinary. Hey, there's someone here. There was someone on the mountain I chopped just now. I didn't even notice it was broken. I wouldn't accidentally hurt someone, would I? It looks like he's already injured. We need to confirm it quickly. Sister, that person rushed over. You okay? Wow, wow. I see. Are you saying that you just made a slip of the tongue and said the wrong thing? Are you being chased by the Wuji sect all this time? The name of Wuji sect sounds quite pleasant. Hurry up and catch up with my Xuanji sect. And the title of the Empress you mentioned is quite domineering. Just no matter how domineering you are, you can't kill someone just because of a loss of words. If my disciple Luan Yinner were here, I wouldn't have allowed such a thing to happen. Senior is a master, and your disciple must also be a person of high moral character. Right, sister. Okay, since you're okay, I won't stay much longer. You guys take care of yourselves. I have something else to say goodbye to. Wow, the expert just disappeared in one go. Can we still be so powerful in the future, sister? Sister. Luan Yinner. He said his disciple's name is Luan Yinner. Shall he, have you forgotten? Chasing our Empress. Let's call her Luan Yinner. I don't know how my good disciples are doing now. The supreme demon is actually myself. Master. 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 Master, do you really want to leave us alone in seclusion? Don't worry. As a teacher, I have killed all the rebels and no one will dare to easily attack my Xuanji sect for the next 100 years. Don't be afraid, everyone. Don't do it. I don't want Master to leave. That's monkey business. I exhausted all my martial arts just so that you can live peacefully in the future. But Master cannot always protect you. Do you understand? Chuanji sect listens to orders from top to bottom. From now on, all disciples of our sect must remain calm and undergo rigorous training. During my 100 years of seclusion, revitalize the prosperous appearance of the sect. Indicating surprise or wonder. In just 100 years, Zongmen Lingshan has restored its spiritual veins. A little interesting. Go down and take a look. Even Zongmenwei City is so prosperous, not bad, not bad. It is indeed right to let the disciples experience. Oh. Wow. It's still popular to sell these little things now. I used to sell things like 1,000-mile killing talisman and explosive body pill. It seems that these days are getting better and better. Wait, this wooden man. Why does it look so familiar? Could you please inquire about this wooden man from your family? What kind of great god is the prototype? My family is a small business. Please lift your hand and ask for mercy. Besides, if you raise your head 3 feet, there will be a deity. Please quickly turn around and face the shore. What's the situation with the sleeping trough? Why is this statue dressed like me? It's too big, isn't it? Well, the words above are. Ah, isn't this Xuanji sect? Wuji sect. The little girl who claims to be from the 100 Flowers sect said she was being chased by the Wuji sect, right? It's him. This thief intentionally dressed in the same way as the statue. Robbing shops and deceiving people, causing them to stay indoors and not leave. How dare you act so wildly in broad daylight? The dog thief has not yet been punished. Ha ha. Why did I go crazy wearing my own clothes? I also wanted to ask you guys. What's the situation with that big statue? There are still 9 of me, Xianji. Take it from me. I haven't finished speaking yet. Listen to me, finish speaking. The golden lock array personally bestowed by His Majesty was unexpectedly broken in an instant. This formation clearly only His Majesty can solve it. Is it difficult? He is. Carving insect carving skills. Lust-inducing techniques are useless to me, save me. Oh, hey. Welcome Yishin to the Wuji sect. Ah, too. Are you the founder of the Golden Lock Array, Venerable Yishin? Yes, but... Then I'll ask you to you and us to go to the Stargazing Tower together. Your Majesty is waiting for you there. Your Majesty, who is waiting for me. What do you mean exactly? Don't worry about the literal meaning. Waiting for the place. You will know everything now. The main hall of Guanqing Tower. You broke the Golden Lock formation. Not bad. I am Yishin, the leader of the Xuanji sect. I'm here to seek advice on why our sect. After 100 years, I finally look forward to you. Master Yenner misses you so much. What? What? That yellow-haired girl who only knows how to cry. Luan Yenner. Wait for you, let me go first. No way. It was not easy for them to wait for you to leave customs. I won't let you go again this time. Even if we die, we must be buried together. Don't talk nonsense about what's immortal. Get off me first. Do you still have to play dumb at this time? You have such malicious intentions. But it's okay. The more you do this, the better. The happier Yenner becomes. This is the 9-turn broken gate formation. It was before I closed my door. The final piece taught to Yenner. She's really Yenner. Master, over the years. Yenner has finally mastered all the techniques you taught her. My disciple, please follow your teachings before your seclusion and strive for excellence. For the day we meet again. After today, you and I can. Living, sleeping, and dying in the same hole. But before that, Chang. Master must give Yenner a small guarantee. I know that. A master who excels in everything, you are not an indestructible being. Just cut off these legs. You can't go anywhere. Don't be afraid, just a little pain. After that, there will be eternal happiness. Oh, hey. What's going on? This is impossible. Ha ha ha, it's really coming now. This is a sharp blade made of meteorite iron. It must be that I exerted too little force. This attitude of never giving up until the goal is achieved is indeed Yenner's style. My disciple is so diligent and refined. How can a teacher not make progress? Even if the sea is 100 years old, the master is still the master. Yenner will always be my love and my heart. The disciple. Master. Do you really think so? Lost thief. The damage is too strong. Really, the master hasn't changed. Go change into clean clothes quickly. A liar. Master only knows how to put effort into words. Speaking of the century-old sea, the original intention remains unchanged. But he didn't mention the agreement between us at all. You clearly forgot everything. Appointment. Master is deceiving people. Clearly, this formation is unbreakable. Yenner is still injured. Yenner's face has been torn. I can never get married again. Who said that? In the floating world, strength is beauty. Yenner can defeat the black bear demon at a young age. How could it not be beautiful? Jiutian Chuanu, why worry about marrying her master? She wants to be with Yenner forever. Master wants to be with Yenner forever. When did Master deceive Yenner? It was agreed that Yenner would be with her master. And there's also the big school. Always rising. Yenner hasn't changed either. Master is late. Master. How did you come back? No wonder that's why you changed your sex name and surname. Originally, it was to evade the pursuit of the remaining evil. It's really hard. As long as Master can come back, these are small things. By the way, since you've already come back, does the agreement with Yenner still count? 00 means the promise to be with the sect forever, right? Yenner is such a good child. Don't worry, Master won't break his promise. Hey Master, he agreed. Something that will always be with me. Isn't this the engagement? The most important thing is to keep the promise. Yes. Master, don't worry, I will immediately choose an auspicious day on the yellow road. Engagement and marriage. It's better to choose a day or a good time for our sect to gather. Okay, Yenner, go ahead and handle it. Newspaper. Your Majesty, the scouts from the Manhwa team are here to report. The Heavenly Book has awakened, and all major sects have formed their momentum and are heading to the Heavenly Book City. Is the Heavenly Book? Thief brat. I forgot to take it before I went into seclusion. The Heavenly Book was originally a possession of my sect, and now that Yishin has returned to the throne, the Heavenly Book naturally responds. Someone sent a message to the mainland. I will personally go and get the book this day. Slow. I'll go get it. Tianshu City. Number nickname outside. The 3-year period has reached the point where the Heavenly Book recognizes the main battle and begins again. Listening to the Chaozhou sect's participation in the war and their words, one must win. Can the battle of recognizing the master of the Book of Heaven over the past century come to an end today? Do you need a copy of the Tianshu newspaper, Cultivator? Thank you. No need. Hey, Tianshu City used to be the Green Forest City 100 years ago. I bet that Chaozong will win big this year. Did you hear any rumors? The changes here are too significant. Before, there wasn't even a ghost. I can't find the way at all. Oh. Xiaoyan is walking around the mainland in her hands, so there's no need to worry. Please turn right at the intersection. Fortunately, Yinner specially made a paper spirit to guide me. Yinner, do you think there is someone here to pick up my belongings and I don't need anyone to pick them up? Okay, I'm about to answer and assist my master. During your seclusion, the temporary storage of the heavenly book in this city has caused constant disputes among various families. At that time, Xuanji sect was in decline and unable to retrieve the heavenly book. Yinner will come up with a plan to advertise the wonders of the Book of Heaven, attracting cultivators from all over the world to compete for their positions and break free from bloodshed. In this way, it can not only distract the attention of various parties in the martial arts world from our sect, but also record the evil party that competes for the heavenly book in the book. Fishing with my stuff, right? Yinner has grown up with such meticulous thinking. Arrived at the destination, the receptionist is right ahead. You have one more message left. Yinner, what else do you have to advise? Master, father, there's no need to worry too much. This receiver is a secret stake that existed during the Xuanji sect period. Our sect's secret code for the joint has not changed, so please feel free to hand it over. Or are you being meticulous and hardworking? In addition, Master must return immediately after retrieving the heavenly book, do you understand? Also, you are not allowed to look at other women outside. Ah, the thought of this makes me unable to resist. Burst into anger. Yinner. Children really overthink things in every household. Master, how can you have such leisure? Oh, I'm sure this one. That's my contact person now. Excuse me. May I ask for your name and surname? Oh, handsome guy. Xiao Zaixiao, Xiao Qiao Qiao, also known as Xiaoyan Tian in the martial arts world. I am not skilled in the art of deducing the meaning of heaven and earth, whether it is seeking marriage or divination of the future. If there is a need, it will be answered. There is also a lost and found business available. Missed romantic debts and the like. Is retrieving lost items referring to the Book of Heaven? She's the receptionist arranged by Yinner and hasn't run away. However, to be safe, we still need to match the secret code. Heavenly King and Tiger. You. You is Mother 205. Okay, that's right. Go, don't block Auntie from doing business. He's actually a fool. Bai Chang has such a good skin bag. This dark pile profession is constantly testing me, taking retreat as progress. You don't need to worry too much about not entering the same house as a family. Who's with your family? Who are you scolding? 250. If you're sick, go to the clinic. Don't leave it here. I have a showdown. I am indeed here to search for the lost item. Hey, this feeling is. The physical touch is like the scorching sun, and the internal strength is mellow and filled with honey. The moment he touched me, my inner alchemy that had been dormant for decades. Unexpectedly, the river and the sea are about to be turned upside down. The inner alchemy that can make me an 18 has such a reaction. It's not wrong. This person is my destined dual cultivation. Why is your face so bad? I use too much force. I should treat Yinner's people with courtesy. Yes, the Heavenly King, the Tiger, I am 250. I've been waiting for you for a long time, haven't I? I'll take you there. We must never let him run away. It's not too late. This way, please. Work hard. Well, the Empress Dowager's secret order does not require me to be here. Should I take care of the people on her side? Anyone here? Tianshu Conference. Lying in the trough, listening to the tide of the sect leader. Wei Tianheng. The strength system can be underestimated. Is the Book of Heaven really going to be taken away by him? I'll talk about it now. Why are there so many people? That's natural, right? See if the thing you're looking for is on stage. This cultivator, I think you have considerable strength and must have come for the Book of Heaven, right? Legend has it that those who obtain the Book of Heaven obtain the mainland. Young heroes, who doesn't want to be a hero? Understand and comprehend. But to awaken this book, there must be a great opportunity to hit it. We still need to obtain the approval of the Lord of the Heavenly Book City, which is the reason why there are constant fights on stage. But in my opinion, you are not inferior to the head of the Tingchao sect. If you want to obtain the Heavenly Book, I can help you. As long as you're with me. Repair. Anyone here? Oh, something flew out. Look ahead. Look ahead. Someone has gone up. What are you going to do? Now, whether you are Wei Tianheng or not. Still the Lord Zhang Zicheng. You can't afford to provoke anyone. Hurry up and take the book and leave before we make a big fuss. Shameless child. I want to take advantage of the chaos and pick my peach. You're looking for death. Finished. 900 years ago, Xuanji sect fell behind and there were 4 civil wars in San Yuan continent. A genius has emerged from the weak Tingchao gate. He integrated his martial arts and physical skills, making him unbeatable in the world. And this genius is exactly. Hurry up and leave. Wei Tianheng is really angry with the 5 styles of the Wokao Banquan. That little one is overconfident. Kill the chicken to scare the monkey, do you understand? Wei Tianheng is so handsome. Who else dares to take the stage to compete for the Heavenly Book? This is really troublesome now. Wei Tian has the narrowest heart and chest. This kid's bad luck will never be easily let go if he hits him. I need to go save him quickly. Oh my. This way of greeting. Is it currently popular? He can actually block my punch. What exactly is the origin of this child? Humph. Wei Tianheng, don't blame me for not reminding you. Who doesn't have the time to compete for the Book of Heaven among the cultivators? I advise you to give it your all, otherwise you won't be able to save the day. Ha. I have to give it my all. Even if it's just the yin difference, I'll see. I dare not take his soul. It's not bad. Can you still catch my second punch? Young people have great potential. Let me tell you another good thing. The broken fist created by Old Master. It's not just fists. What? Wei Tianheng has advanced the technique of Banquan again. In the past, there were only martial arts. As the saying goes, 2 fists are hard to beat 4 hands, but he didn't expect to use his legs as fists too. Unprecedented problem-solving approach. Yeah, the Heavenly Book Conference. It was originally a place similar to a martial arts tournament. Should I also follow the local customs and go through a martial arts process? It would be better to take away the Heavenly Book again. Improving the image of Shachuan Sand is also good. Hey. TSK, this is really tight. Are my shoes not broken? It's not over yet. For the sake of your courage to take the stage, I will reward you again in one form. Escort you to the west. I won't be disturbed anymore. Let's talk about the Book of Heaven again. As long as you nod, I'll listen to Chao Zong. Old Wei. Be careful behind you. Thank you for your guidance. I took the heavenly book with me. Under what circumstances would a quick blow to Wei Tianheng turn him into a dog? Does anyone know this person's surname or given name? He deserves to take the book of heaven. Zhang Zicheng. Zhang Zicheng. How much longer do you have to watch the play? Don't forget that what you are asking for can only be done by listening to the Chao sect. Ha ha. Old Wei. Admitting that one's skills are inferior to others. Shijia. Be inferior to others in skills. Be inferior to others in skills. Do you understand, Wei Tianheng? Because you are not as skilled as others. Your close relatives. Only then will he be killed. You are the one who is not as skilled as others. Why is the food served in the dark? Is it going to rain? It's really disappointing. I also want to read the heavenly book. Wei Tianheng. Are you out of your mind? Internal protective body. Hey, look, Zhang Zicheng is also making achievements. Is he going to participate in the war? This year's Tianshu conference is really exciting. It seems like it's too late. These fools. What is it? It's beautiful. Oh, it fell in. Hurry up. My heavenly lord. Wei Tianheng, this old guy. Surprisingly, here they catalyze the mixed element bead and trigger the sky thunder. After at most one stick of incense, 100 miles around will be burned to ashes. That kid, he. Absolutely finished. Thunder. It's a bit troublesome. Do you think so? What do you mean, right? This is a thunderbolt that peels off its skin just by touching it. But this kid just flicked the thunder away with a gentle wave. Wow, wow. The hem of the clothes was burnt. Only. It's not a big problem. Just eradicate the source. Just right. Try my physical body. No way. You can't just die like this. What are you trying to be a hero for? In the end, I have to come and save you. No, it's not. What kind of rescue are you? Xiao Xiao Xiao. Your deadline has expired. No more action. This consequence. You understand. There's no time left. Missed this opportunity. I might never have a chance to turn things around again. Don't move. The teleportation symbol can only be used once. I only have 3 left. No matter how good the heavenly book is, can it have a life? Are you stupid, Jean Gouet? Go. Oh no. The talisman has been burned and I can't leave. Silly, yes, you. My legs. I can't run anymore. Who can save me? I have become an old master. I can control the way of heaven and the book of heaven. You guys are the ones who are not as skilled as humans. Tingchao sect is really powerful. It's not something ordinary people can do to trigger thunderstorms. But, is this what you want? Did you hear that? The crying here is deafening. Regard others' orders as worthless as grass for just one heavenly book. Is it worth it? TSK, TSK. Losers are always in the wrong. I have no complaints or regrets. Benquin Zero Style Thunder Control. Good. That's the final say. Tianshu. It was originally mine. Long time no see, old friend. Can you lend me a helping hand first? Did the thunder stop? Something fell down again. My leg is fine now. Mother woke up. Is this the blessing bestowed by the Book of Heaven? Wei Tianheng really lost to the young man who took the Book of Heaven. Who exactly is he? Oh, hey. Why hasn't this girl woken up yet? Shouldn't it be? Has there been no heartbeat? But then again. Okay, big. Cough, this is not the time for wild thoughts. Saving lives is important. This is Yenna's person. I'm guilty. Well, I remember the ventricle is on the left side. There really isn't even a half jump. My mother's ventricle is on the right side. It's too embarrassing to be killed by heaven. It was me who was saved when I went on stage to make a big statement. How can I stay awake so easily? Not great. Let's first find a secluded place and take a closer look. Oh, secluded place. That's just a good opportunity to go to Shuangxiu and make some money. I never expected that in the end, it was a young man who won the heavenly book. Father, you. This monk, please. City Lord. Aren't you the one who helped me receive the Empress? Why are you only here now? The little man is about to talk about this matter. Martyrs. Please take a step. You are 9 days and 10 lands, thunderous and invincible, crossing the 4 seas and sweeping across the 8 wastelands. Wuji Demon Lord, right? Ha ha. You got the wrong person. I don't need you to worry, my mouth is tight. It's not you. Long-respected senior's name. Junior Zhang Zicheng. He is the son of Zhang Kong. Zhangfu Courtyard. Mr. Hui Chun is here. Please come to your side. What is the current condition of the injured? To be honest, the local doctors have exhausted all possible methods. But the person is still unconscious. Before I came, I heard that this female cultivator was a colleague of the Lord of the Book of Heaven. She was seriously injured by Emperor Tingchao for protecting the Lord of the Book of Heaven with her life at the conference. Our master is anxiously waiting for your good news in the reception room. Please go inside and take a look. Oh, hey. Anyone here? Sir, please wait a moment. I'm going to search for someone. Surprisingly, Mr. Hui Chun has invited Zhang Zicheng, which is really generous. Fortunately, he ran fast, otherwise Tai Lu would have been afraid. I thought that kid who kept pretending to be unconscious would take care of me honestly. So I can follow the flow and hear more news. But he actually turned his head and followed Zhang Zicheng away. I really don't understand how to cherish Jade. Okay, hide from me. Conspiracy, right. Mother doesn't want you to be satisfied. Oh. Hee, isn't this already there? My fairy's talisman is versatile as long as I have pasted it on you. Wherever you go, I can find you. Let me hear it. What good things are you all talking about? Why is there no movement at all? Even a gentleman should guard against it. If you don't want me to listen, then I'll have to. With your own eyes, Kong, what are you doing? What? The scent of this imprint. It's not wrong. He is indeed the son of Zhang Kong. This mark is passed down by the family father and is a symbol of the inheritance of the Zhang family. Senior, can you trust me now? I still vividly remember the scene of your father accompanying me on the war. In the blink of an eye, you have grown so big. Tell me, what difficulties are you facing? The younger generation is worried that you may not know something. 40 years ago. My father is weak. He called me to his bed to pass on the position of city lord to me. At that time, there was only one person in the room besides me and my father. The Supreme Gu Emperor. You are the next lord of the city. Very long-lived. Afraid to. Tianchu City was built by you. The little man is just acting as the lord of the city on behalf of his father. He's a well-behaved person who didn't waste Zhang Kong's pain for you. Let's make a long story short. Besides taking care of the heavenly book, I also need you to send me a message. When the Book of Heaven recognizes its master, tell the Lord of the Book of Heaven. Take the book and hurry to Fudi Dongtian. Master Father. Keep it confidential from Senior Sister. So disgusting. That. Is this Gu Emperor? Not bad. She is your third disciple. Jiangzhou. The Gu Emperor, who resides in the southern part of the mainland, has long been the dominant force in the world. I knew it. My group of good apprentices are really competitive and have great potential. Even the third youngest with the worst qualifications has become a big shot. But then again, Futian Cave. Isn't that the barren mountain where I brought the old 3 kinds of spiritual medicines? You still insist that I keep it a secret from Yenner. What's there to hide from you? Senior. Xiaozhang. What are you doing here again? Originally, the position of Lord of this city would not have been passed on to me so early. After all, welcoming the Lord of the Book of Heaven personally was my father's lifelong wish. He practiced diligently every day, but never expected to become obsessed overnight. I know I shouldn't bother Senior with this small matter. But please help, Senior. Xiaozhang. Your father and I have a lifelong friendship. How could I not care? Where is he now? Former Senior. You really are. Big pervert. I understand. I understand everything now. Is Zhang Zicheng's secret conversation with him fake? Is it true that he broke his sleeve? That's why they wanted to set me aside for a private meeting here. The great opportunity I finally waited for. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Who the fuck wants to share it with a man? Don't even think about it. No matter what kind of power you have, as long as you inhale my specially made sleeping pills, there's only a chance of falling to the ground and getting stabbed. Of course, I want to have the ultimate masculine body to myself. Oh, hey. COUV get. This. There is such a thing in the Book of Heaven. The book has come over. I can't breathe. Hey, color. This is again. What's up? Groggy. This flavor is Zueling pill. Why is it still a bit slippery and soft? Touch sensation. Why is that? This one. What happened? Don't get so close. Chill. Calm down and reflect on it. Before falling asleep, I remember she broke in and said some inexplicable words. At that time, people looked normal. It must have been something that happened later. Why did it stick up again? She's here. But I. Stop. Stop it. Hey, this is. Want me to touch her? Do you? Sure enough, the books are scattered into millions. Good boy. The most difficult situation has arisen. In fact, Yishin privately referred to the Book of Heaven as the Little Yellow Book. Inside, there are many years of Yishin's collection. In order to avoid being discovered, Yishin added a prohibition called Bieching Danoa to the Heavenly Book. People other than Yishin will be brainwashed by just one glance at the Heavenly Book. Why did this girl see it? Unfortunately, she is still Yanna's person. We cannot sit idly by. That's really troublesome. Let's go. Wan Wu. You're also lucky. It hit me. The principle behind this method of don't be too emotional, move too far. It's the soul of a dog, infused into the soul of human beings. If we use ordinary techniques to forcefully attack and break through, it will only harm the soul and turn it into a madman. Wan Wu can only extract the dog's soul alone. Only then can we safely get off the car. Wang. Call. Relatively successful. There's no one sleeping like this anymore. Considering that you have suffered a lot, let the Book of Heaven create a good dream for you. After waking up from the dream, the surgical technique will be completely solved. For the sake of my helping her once, when she wakes up, you should keep it confidential for me, right? Content without books, etc. Secrecy. Go to Futian Cave. Well done. I'll take a quick trip while these two are still awake. It actually saves the trouble of explanation. She's awake. Master. Wait a little longer, Chow Chow will be good. I can definitely keep you safe. You can talk to me again. How about going to admire the lanterns? Master Chow Chow, please don't. Single. Hey. Let's wait until she wakes up before leaving. So what? This is the reason for not inviting the Venerable back. Wait, when Weichen arrives. The Venerable is no longer in the city. Nonsense. Your Majesty, as a great disciple, highly values him and will not leave without saying goodbye. Could it be that you colluded with Zhang Zicheng to deceive the Venerable into going somewhere else? This is what the villain wants to report. Weichen heard that a female cultivator risked her life to save the Venerable and then fell unconscious. Zhang Zicheng said, exemption from death. Speak up. The Venerable is seeking medicine for the female cultivator. I just left with her. Now I see. Master is still the same. I just like to pity the weak and help the young. Your Majesty, she smiled. Changing clothes. I am. Go personally and invite the Venerable back to the city. Your Majesty. Must not. Why not? Nowadays, Aiching is coming to be my lord. I am afraid that I have no such intention. It's just that. Situation. I know. Blood River Ancestor has become a powerful figure in the realm of life and death. He openly recruits troops and horses in the north. I'm afraid there is a thief's heart that violates my sect. Therefore, I cannot leave the city. Announce. Iron River General Xia Chun. Finally, I will obey the order. Xia Aiching, please bring the Venerable back for me. Besides, I need you to spread a message outside. Your Majesty, please rest assured. San Yuan Continent is just such a small place. Where can the Venerable go? Where is the person? What's the matter? Why is this girl so abrasive? In order to get rid of her, I used the hiding technique of the Heavenly Book. Why did she still come along? TSK, that's not right. The smell is still there. Don't you think all the moves have been untied? Why is it still 5? No way out. Although the Pathfinder is precious, it is used on you. I'm not really wasting anything today. I must find you. It's not over, is it? Friar, are you really here? You. You won't be able to find it now, will you? Speaking of which, it should be Yinner who wants her to keep up with me closely. But for whatever reason, I can't take her to Futian Cave. Sorry about that. That's it. Do you hate me? Sorry for taking the stage rashly at the Tianshu conference. I've caused you a lot of trouble, haven't I? But I truly want to save you. It's better to say that. Even if I die, I must keep you alive. Actually, time is running out. But before my death, I had a long-cherished wish. I have tried multiple times, and now I am confident that only you can help me. You can laugh at me for being cheap and not loving myself. You can pick anything by pasting it upside down. Before you nod and agree to help me, I never give up. Please. Please bring me along and help me. Just treat it as a pitiful dog. I am willing to do anything. He appeared. Great. Thank you very much. I swear I won't cause any more trouble. By the way, you like dogs, right? I can pretend without the need for a heavenly book. That's good. He's happy and willing to help me. Now Master is saved. Hey. Why? Want? Such. What's going on? Why is this girl talking halfway? I suddenly fainted. What is there? Coming this way. Master. Yinner. Master, you. Why didn't you fulfill your agreement with me? Didn't you say that once you pick up the heavenly book, you will return home? Are you going to break your promise to me again? How could this be possible? It's not that I don't want to, but... Leave me a letter, okay? Do you? I am in the eyes of my master. Is it really not worth mentioning? You bet. Not worth mentioning. Only because... You're not Yinner. It's really charming. Jingmei. Medium-sized monsters in the Tsan continent. Eating from the stirring emotions of cultivators. Commonly used illusions disguised as close friends of the target, waiting for an opportunity to sneak into their hearts. Continuously creating illusions until the target is completely drained. If that girl falls, she probably fell for the charm trick. However, Jingmei is good at illusions. Night is the best time to strike. How could they appear during the day? And the thing that transforms usually doesn't have a physical entity, but it just touched me. Not good. Oh, hey. No, I clearly made a mark to block the charm for her. But she looked even more painful. Do you? Is she almost completely eroded? Little lamb bleeding. Tomatoes on sticks. Rows after rows of strings. Try it and smile. Big brother, big sister. Do you want a tomatoes on sticks? Boring. Forget it. Anyway, I have always been single. It's better to say that no one will pay attention to me. People all over the world wish I could die. Being chased, fleeing for life, forced to counterattack. Just like this, day after day. When will these days come to an end? You're here. My dear disciple. Damn it, did you miss the kill? What kind of nonsense? I don't understand. Hey, you stand there and don't move. Let me explain it to you in detail. My name is Shin Operator, and I come from the Xuanji sect. Send the Dao Hao Ghost God Seal. Half a month ago, the heavenly Tao summoned me to travel 100 miles westward. You will meet my destined disciple, who is you. I see. Then I'll call you Master. Are you willing to give me anything? For example, your life. Master, I'm sorry. I've seen people like you many times. Fork wants to strike the title of Master and Disciple. Drag me into the Dan pharmacy. I want to have my heart cut open and refine endless longevity pills. Just because of my innate inner alchemy. It's an excellent furnace cauldron. As soon as you cultivators hear this, I can. Others' cultivation has been refined into pills, which can prevent them from aging or dying. What do you care about? Etiquette, righteousness, integrity, shame, morality, and ethics. I don't care about anything anymore. I begged you. But why? Just can't let me go. Oh no, I have exhausted my cultivation. The inner alchemy is counterattacking me. Could it be that Is this the end of it? No family, no companions. I don't even know the taste of tomatoes on sticks. Life. Is it about to end? The way of heaven is upward. The little girl has committed countless atrocities in her life. Truly. Of unwillingness. If there is an afterlife, please grant me an ordinary life. Why wait until the afterlife? This lifetime is enough. Master, just give you some energy to save your life. Don't move around. Hey, why are you crying? Does it hurt? Can I survive? Nonsense not only brings life. 171 can still live well. You can rest assured. In the future, Master will protect you. Lifetime. Master Teacher. Don't be afraid. I'm here to save you this time. As long as we find the Holy Eucharist of Jiang and practice with him, I can make up for all your missing Shuyuan. Master. Jingmei erodes her heart. She can't hold on for too long. Let's make a quick decision. Young Master. Come and have fun with my family. Do you like the front? I still prefer the back. I can accompany anyone. Very good. Just keep going like this. Drowning in my gentle hometown. Rolling. Ha ha. My good master. Strong and fast, it's not bad either. Is it really that urgent? I still like this kind of gameplay. Yinner is increasingly fond of you. But what? Let me teach you another good thing. Women prefer to take control. You should lie down obediently, okay? I, who have transformed into a physical entity, cannot be killed completely or cut endlessly. Hey, my lower abdomen suddenly heats up. What's going on? It's clearly not on topic yet. What have you done? Don't you know? Huanqi acupoint. As the name suggests, it is acupoint that can bring a pleasurable experience. Did you not explore carefully even though you had already repaired the entity? No, you let go. It's about to come out. Right. Your essence. Good master, good master. Let go of me. Let go of you. You are a monster born from human desire. To deal with you, we must break away from human desires and take the lead. Only by providing stronger pleasure can you reveal your true self. If I let you go today, I don't know how many more victims there will be. Master, take a good look at me. I am Yinner. Why are you so cruel to make me suffer? Shut up. Yinner, these two words are all you can say. The mark on her forehead. It was left behind when I went to the refining pool to wash the marrow to protect the sect. Scraping bones to replace menstruation for a whole month, even I can't stand it. But Kuyener didn't shed a single tear. On the contrary, it's because I feel sorry for my junior sister. Secretly hiding in a dark corner, complaining about not being able to perform well. She is so kind and upright. How is it possible to serve others with lust for personal gain? And you? Just a horse driven by desire. Sad monster. Stealing others' memories, trampling and mocking them. You just feel superior. Stupid bug. 2. I finally managed to fix it. My body is sobbing. Crazy man. Embrace your persistence and be alone for a lifetime. I still have a chance. This girl is still sinking in the illusion. As long as I take her away, I can start over. I don't want to disappear. 00 Sword. 1 Seniors. It's really easy to find. According to legend, there is an exiled immortal who created a unique secret technique from the San continent to the west. 2 cultivators can swallow the Shencher stone to sacrifice the spiritual fetus outside their bodies. With the blessing of the blood oath formation, the 2 spiritual embryos can communicate with each other. Not only can we share our cultivation realm, but we can also exchange perspectives. The exiled immortal called this secret technique Spirit. You are. Bird. Master. Do you remember Yenner? Your spiritual womb is a crimson product that can be seen every 10,000 years. Master can be recognized even when turned into ashes. Master, why do you step back? Having too much fun with Jingmei. Is it understandable to forget to return to the city? You've seen it all. From A to Z, be crystal clear. Yenner knows everything. No matter what my master praised me for. Still searching for medicine for female cultivators. This is the matter of not returning to the city for a long time. No, this is where it is. Don't try to get away with it. In other words, Master mistook this female cultivator for. I planted a hidden stake in the heavenly book city. Not bad. What do you think? Leave a message asking me not to look at women. Instead, send a female cultivator to assist me. It turns out that there was a misunderstanding. So what? Pretending to be stupid again. Even if you misunderstood, Master, she knows it in her heart. Why did she make the mistake and follow you all the way? There is indeed a hidden situation. This little girl is following me to ask for my help. Girl. Master didn't treat her like a woman. Why does she have enemies? I'm not sure what's busy specifically, Mumu. However, she once called out to her master when she was being fertilized and enchanted. I guess it's related to her sect, right? Yes. Master is a chivalrous and courageous person who loves to meddle in other people's affairs. Are you saying that, Yenner? I won't meddle in other people's affairs anymore. I'm too lazy to bother. Master, don't you know? Oh, me. Now he's a big demon that everyone is shouting and killing. Resolve the matter. How can someone solve it quickly? Nonsense. Hey. If it's really like what you said. This little girl. I have already died countless times. Master knows. Yenner is a good girl who holds good intentions towards the floating world. You must have suffered a lot these years, right? Now that I'm back, you can rest assured to be yourself. Even if the sky falls, Master will support you. Stupid. I said it's good. I don't have to worry about my master's meddling in this world. After finishing the busybodies, Master, hurry back to the city. Don't let it happen again. Otherwise, I really will take your leg. Cut it off. Your Majesty has forgiven you. I don't have Xia-chun. It's turned back. Your Majesty has instructed me to follow you. I will keep a close eye on you before returning to the city. This way, it's been tough. Why are there more and more people? The little girl hasn't woken up yet. Let me take a look at her. No need to drive hard. Let me go. Adhere to your Majesty's decree and do not touch other women. Wait. What's wrong again? I am unable to view the injuries between women during the examination. I'm going to the woods to take shelter. With her taking care of 9 little girls, I don't have to worry about it anymore. Now I can finally go to Fudi Dongtian. If the Venerable feels it is impolite, do not turn your back and close your eyes. But you must not leave my sight. This is your Majesty's decree. So difficult to deal with. 1 seniors. I got it. How is that girl doing now? Dog man. It's difficult to deal with the erosion of spiritual bodies caused by the infiltration of essence into the inner alchemy. We can only use a conservative approach first. Let her wake up first. Generally, in this situation, it is necessary to induce the spiritual embryo to come out of the body for surgical repair. But this usually causes damage to the body. Conservative approach. Is it a newly created technique in later generations? Read off. Well, there's a response. Right here? Tisk, it's so tight. Relax. Don't be curious anymore. Hua. Almost done. It looks like I'll wake up later. Now, Your Majesty can rest assured. Oh. You've had a long day. You look very tired, don't you? What's up? Haha. What's wrong with me when you ask 9? I can be so tired. Subtle and harmful, I'll go and raid their lair. Your Majesty, rest assured that you have dispatched a post-disaster team. It's not because of you. You have worked hard to save people. I will go and prepare some food for you. Thank you, Wei-chan. I have been fasting for over 3 years now. Can't you let me escape? Here, Zhonling Gyuxiu must have some spiritual medicine growing. Why don't I pick some to replenish your qi? Wei-chan is not afraid of hunger or fatigue. 1 seniors. Just stay here. Actually, I want to show respect. Please. I've already used the excuse of showing respect. Surprisingly, I still can't escape. Although I like dogs, this one is also too cute. It's nothing. The female cultivator's vital energy was severely damaged and her awakening was only temporary. We need to find a spiritual medicine to nourish her in the future. It's getting late now and it's inconvenient to search for things. Wei-chan is indeed a bit tired from the turmoil until now. Otherwise, we'll just rest here. We'll go find the elixir when it's daylight. What do you think? We'll come. Hurrah! You can rest. I'll keep watch over you too. 1 seniors. You. Sorry about that. I pressed your sleeping hole. You should rest well first. Run away, run away. Xiaochun. Master has a soft heart and believes in caring for the weak and helping the self. But this time, I always feel like he's hiding something from me. Don't stare too closely, leave a loophole in time. Explore if he's really just helping. My God? Silver-haired beast ears are not wrong. She is Xia Chun, a military general under the Empress Dowager. She's going to chase that kid with this posture. Slow. Hey. Why is my clothes torn? There's still a slight sour and swollen feeling in the inner alchemy area. During the time when I lost consciousness. Tianshi, you have been bewitched by the charm. The inner alchemy is unstable now, so don't move around. Jing Mei. Wait, it did come to my mind. What amazing scene. Who is this girl licking a dog? 1,000 calculations, but if they are missed, they will be manipulated by the demon. My mother has never been so unruly in front of anyone before. Wait. I am now able to find peace thanks to the help of that monk. Only after this and that will I feel like it's bolted. Oh, it seems that my mother still has charm. That's right, it must be like this. TSK. Stay here honestly. The general is going to find him. I'm with you. I have to thank him for sacrificing himself to save me. This kindness I can only repay with my own life. I didn't see that the girl is so loyal. General, what kind of words do you have to repay kindness for? This is a wonderful statement. Then quickly repay me with your own life. After all, I am your benefactor. What? What's wrong? Beijing me. How could this happen? Okay, that's it. The posture of the Venerable is not something you can imagine. The person who wants him is Her Majesty the Empress. You are just a few stars, why compete with the bright moon for glory? Be honest, this formation can protect you thoroughly. Don't indulge in delusions anymore. Your Majesty, why? He must do it. Yinner. Why? General. Didn't I ask you to stay? My formation couldn't trap her. I have my way, General. Don't worry. Do we need to switch to a more powerful move if we underestimate her? General, I misunderstood. I don't like him. I'm just craving his body. Ha, shameless. Shameless. Of course I know about this kind of thing. But maybe Master will be saved because of this, that's enough. Has the General ever risked his life for anyone? If there were you, you would naturally understand. No. Finally arrived. Takata Cave Heaven. Master. You see, I just dug it up from the ground. 100-footed spirit insect. This thing only grows in places with lush spiritual energy, Lolo. It seems that we have come to the right place. Hey. But why do we need to find a place to plant spiritual medicine, Master? Shouldn't cultivators meditate and practice diligently in the morning and evening? That's right. But does Luo still remember why his master founded the Xuanji sect? In turbulent times, searching for a peach blossom garden brings joy to all the cold scholars. Yes, this is the path I have been seeking with all my heart. But it's not enough to demand that this good fruit only have great supernatural powers. True strength should benefit the whole world. Today, Luo and I found a good field to cultivate and found spiritual medicine. Perhaps in the future, we can help more people. Well, Lolo likes her master and also likes what she wants to do. Master, rest assured that Lolo will turn this place into the peach blossom spring that Master wants. Haha, then let's take advantage of Luo's good fortune to name this place. Foodie Dongtian, right. That's really nostalgic. Lolo has now become a girl who can handle things independently. What did that old saying say? Female major not staying in middle. The two girls pretending to be asleep should be chasing my fake body now, right? Thank you, General Puppy, for intentionally revealing her flaws. This way, I can steer the boat smoothly and steer the tiger away from the mountain. Alas, deceiving others is ultimately wrong. Let's solve the problem first and then apologize to them. They shouldn't have chased after my fake body so quickly. What are you doing? General, don't make a sound at times like this. If it causes psychological trauma, he will never be able to lift his head up for the rest of his life. Is it a waste for His Majesty to treat him as a gentleman in such a position? I can understand your feelings. Her Majesty the Empress's white moonlight, he actually. Not even letting go of trees to satisfy one's desires. Hit a tree. But upon closer inspection, his posture is familiar and his frequency varies. He is a master, sigh. Is it time to say that now? No wonder he tried every means possible to leave. It turned out he was burning with desire. This matter must not be reported to your Majesty for fear of tarnishing his ears. Stop. As the saying goes, if I don't go to hell, who will? Let me extinguish the raging flames of hell, don't thank me. Shut up, you. No muscle. Who is thinking of me? Phone-ling. Not bad, Phone-ling only grows in areas with stagnant spiritual energy. Lolo has taken good care of this place. This girl loves to take credit. She wants me to rush here because she thinks Taoyuan has become a place. Intentionally not telling Yenner and waiting for me to praise her alone. Great, I came to take a look at this. Worldwide source. Hey. What about the promised paradise? You win. Have you made enough noise? Lolo. Master, it's been a long time since we last saw each other. How did you get scared by Lolo? This inner cave and monster are all illusions created by you using elemental babies, right? Lolo is quite skilled. No, it was still noticed by the master. It's not the first time you've met me. It's been a long time since we last met, and you still don't let me joke around. Is it true that master was scared by you? I almost forgot that Lolo loves to take credit and play pranks. Truly worthy of being a master, my father is truly the person who understands Luoluo the most in the world. Oh, you girl, okay. Speak up. What exactly is it that makes you hesitate to keep it a secret from seeing your sister? Even the primordial baby had to tell me when he got out of the body. Actually, I'm not an out-of-body baby. But only Yuaning is left. Lolo, he's dead. Who caused you to be like this? Master, please calm down. Actually, this situation was chosen by Lolo herself. Talking too much is useless. Master, please use your own eyes to take a look. During the 100 years of Master's seclusion, many thieves coveted my Xuanji sect. The sect has repeatedly been in danger of being surrounded and suppressed. Fortunately, my senior sister and I strictly followed the teachings of our master. We must work hard and never slack off, only then can we safely overcome the crisis. After killing all the rebel leaders, senior sister changed the name of Xuanji sect. Only then can the sect catch its breath. 10 years from now. Lolo. The pests that disrespect our sect have already died. Now that senior sister has taken power and ascended to the throne, we just need to wait for Master's return. Why do we have to leave? It's not because my senior sister has too much supervision. No staying up late, no eating candy, and no going to the fields. It's said that senior sister is like sister-in-law. In my opinion, you can even be my biological mother. You. Senior sister, don't send anymore. The responsibility of guarding the sect is not yours alone. I don't want you to worry about it anymore. Lolo. If you become a yellow-faced woman and wait for your master to come back, he will love me the most. Are you willing to bear it? What are you saying? It's just a small venomous insect that only eats and opens its mouth. Don't leave. Hee, you can't catch it. Sister, I'm sorry. The diviner has figured out the secrets of heaven, from the various factions besieging our sect to my master's forced seclusion. It's all controlled by someone. If you found out, you would definitely settle the enemy at any cost, right? I don't want to see that senior sister again. Master. You must understand me, right? We are in this chaotic world. The only family member. After that battle, I used Phoenix Goo to protect Yuan and escaped. Later, he created a fake body and built the Tianshu city, allowing Zhang Kong and his son to wait until their master was born. Senior sister probably thought I was alive, right? To be honest, if I wait another 3 to 5 years, I won't be able to hold on as a primordial baby. Fortunately, master, you are here. Lolo, my dear master has learned. Don't worry, master will help you solidify and shape your body. Just use that black-handed Yuan Dan. Master is really good. However, this matter may be difficult. Don't be fooled by the fact that I only have Yuaning left now, but at least I am a cultivator in the realm of life and death. The realm of life and death is heavy. Lolo's cultivation level is higher than mine. There are 6 realms and 9 levels of cultivation in the Tsan continent. Gathering Qi environment. Ningjin realm. Building Yuanjing. Yuanshan realm. Shaping the divine realm. Living. The realm of life and death is divided into 9 levels, and each breakthrough is equivalent to a leap from the realm of gathering Qi to the realm of life and death. Last time we fought, Yinner had already become the ruler of the world even in the realm of sculpting gods. And although I have become holy in my physical body, I really only want to talk about my realm. I am just shaping the pinnacle of the divine realm. Has Lolo, who is in a state of life and death, also been breached by the enemy? How strong is the enemy? At the time of the final battle with the evil Buddha, its realm was probably in the triple or quadruple realm of life and death. My Yuaning escaped and should have been able to reshape my physical body, but unfortunately, after trying millions of methods, I still couldn't. Master, there may be a breakthrough in the realm of clearance. Are you afraid that Master will lose? Although I haven't broken through in my realm, I have become a holy person in my physical body, and the 4 realms of life and death are not impossible to fight. I knew you wanted to confront it head-on, but winning with a slight advantage is called losing. To win, you have to crush, right? Lolo, who knows me? That's why I stayed here. This heavenly silkworm ice silk goo is a dry pill that I have refined over the past few decades using the spiritual medicine of the cave heaven and blessed land. Master, after taking it, the chance of breaking through the realm can be increased by another 5 points. Lolo must have lied again, right? Hey. If there is such a panacea, why doesn't Lolo use it for himself? Even if only the elemental baby is left to nourish and reshape the body after breaking through the realm, the possibility will still be greater, right? Besides, the spiritual medicine in the Fujian cave is still from the batch that you and I cultivated 100 years ago. There is no such effect at all. Luo, this heavenly silkworm ice silk goo. It was made by refining the elemental infant. Ha ha. Ha ha. Indeed, the master is the master. Lolo, give up. Don't worry about breaking through the boundaries, just wait patiently. As soon as I go, I will come. Caught the flaw in Master's father. Lolo, this is your primordial baby. Take it back. Master. Say hello to my senior sister for me. Lolo loves you guys the most. Is this Futian cave also supported by you alone? I didn't mean to force you to hold on when I said I borrowed your fortune. Silly Lolo. Lolo, I'm sorry. Master is going to break his promise. You should go and tell your senior sister about this matter yourself. The Book of Heaven can nourish the soul, and Luo will not lose his soul in the book. Let's settle it this way for now. Isn't Lolo fond of hiking and swimming the most? Then let's take a walk with Master. The mastermind behind the scenes, this scenic spot sounds good. Hey, what's the commotion? Fake body. But the smell is clearly right. When exactly is it? The spiritual energy is gathering in that direction. Someone has broken through the realm and held a high position. What's up? No hindrance. It's not wrong. My inner alchemy only vibrates like this when the holy body of the Supreme Yang breaks through the realm. If you cultivate the Shuyuan Dan with the newly broken Jiang holy body, you can make a qualitative leap. Now is the best time for Hawan. Feed. You look uncomfortable. Is it because my extradition of Jingmei was not thorough enough? She's worried about me. By the way, she is a member of the Empress Dowager. If I go alone with that monk Hawan, she won't be able to pass on the task, will she? However, all living creatures, Skynet and Earth Luo have nowhere to hide. Cheeman done bundle formation. Today, I will be with the Acacia in the eyes of the Empress. He is the holy body of the Supreme Yang that is difficult to encounter for thousands of years. If I were to merge with him, I could refine the Shuyuan pill to prolong the life of my master. Do not treat disrespectful behavior. General, please move to the gate of life and leave. Otherwise, you don't think you can beat me, do you? If you wait patiently for the Venerable to settle your affairs, your Majesty may forgive your delusions. But if you insist on going your own way, that's another story. Speaking of which, then again, that's how your master taught you. Speaking of righteousness, in the end, you don't have to rely on others to help you succeed. What a nest of snakes and mice. Take it back. Retract this sentence. I'm useless with useless firewood. What does it have to do with my master? You. Useless. General, it's better to rest in the underworld formation. Formation imprint. It was at that time. The Diluoff formation can only be activated by the caster to break through the realm of life and death through the Blood Break Alliance, and there is no other way. The general's military strength is 100 times higher than mine, and of course I cannot resist. The Dun Shu formation is just a cover-up tactic. What I'm betting on is that you can't stand my style. You've already planned it out, you scammer. I didn't lie to you. It's precisely because I'm useless that I can only resort to the third worst trick. This is called self-taught and has nothing to do with my master. I don't want to sacrifice my life for her to be unharmed. But I have no other choice but to resort to the despicable methods. Extend Master's life bit by bit. Master, don't worry, no matter how despicable the methods are, I will keep you safe. That's right for us to think so. Great sir. How could he appear voluntarily? In recent years, the Shoyuan pills you have provided are all inferior products made from cordyceps and spirit beasts. Now that you are willing to refine the pill, my heart is greatly comforted. Coincidentally, I sensed a pill that had just broken through the realm of life and death near you. See, please retrieve it for me. Keep the change. I'm right here. How could you? I didn't talk to you. The aura of the Buddha behind her is the same as in Lolo's memories. It seems to be 00. He, 00 is good, isn't it? The tiny realm of life and death is so heavy that it can sense where I am. Very good, it's a superior medicinal herb. Medicinal introduction. I think you need to finish it. Having a strong personality would be even better. How is this possible? He was able to injure that person's projection. Evil Buddha, it was you who caused trouble for Lolo. Bold, my name is filled with joy and sorrow, Yin Buddha. It is the highest honor. I should kneel and bow down when I see OOO. Interesting. Even if your realm rises to the realm of life and death, you are still not a mortal body. But being able to show me 2 points is also considered your ability, 00. Does the manifestation Mud Bodhisattva dare not call out her true form? What do I care about you, Buddha? Dare to touch my disciple. I'll take you straight to the west. Apprentice, I remember now. Decades ago, I seem to have crossed a small insect. Your aura is indeed very similar to it, ha ha ha. It is also a realm of life and death. I have broken its 6 paths. Even if it risked its life to escape with its elemental baby, it would not be able to recast its physical body. Before it died, it was still muttering about its master and other things, giggling and laughing. Your fate. It will be like that little bug. If you run the fastest route with the toughest words, that's all you can do. But there's no need to be so anxious. What does venerable mean? After saying so many things, it's so serious that you plan to let her go lightly. This woman is a delicate work of the enemy. Following her all the way is simply malicious. In my opinion, you should take her back to the sect and interrogate her carefully. Little girl, what is your relationship with the divine operator? After I expelled the evil Buddha, his aura covering you also disappeared, and only then did I realize that you had the aura of Ahua. Why do you know the name of a master? What kind of ghost god hexagram? His Highness is your master. You are your Majesty's nephew. Hey, hey. Venerable Yishin is the master of Her Majesty the Empress. He is the legendary supreme demon in my master's legend. I thought he would be a stinky old man with white hair. Ah Swan gave you the heart-protecting chi, she's probably already like a mortal. Is this also because of that evil Buddha? That's because of me, and it's precisely because of me. We will give that beast an opportunity later on. If my master hadn't given me the courage to escape with her skills, it wouldn't have been easy. But at that time, her spiritual power declined and she was captured by the evil Buddha. This beast somehow learned the name of my master's ghost and god hexagram. It wants her master to inquire about divination, heaven and earth, and how to visit the mainland for her. Master refused to help it, but it used magic to fix its master's body. The god of alchemy sincerely predicts for him. After the result was revealed, he ordered me to collect the Shoyuan pill with a lifespan limit of 1,000 years for him. By then, with the addition of his physical body, he will be able to walk on the earth. Poor master has been in its hands for decades. Can't live, can't die. Afterwards, I offered Shu Yuan Dan to it according to its age, but it was a well that couldn't fill its mouth, continuously tormenting my master in front of me to blackmail me. Now that he wants 500-year-old Shu Yuan pills, I can only find the holy body of Yang and Yin harmony to gather them all. I thought we were only one step away. However, that evil Buddha is an object beyond the 5 elements, appearing like a ghost without a visible projection. My connection with it was shattered by the explosion. I can't find it, and I can't find my master either. Don't cry. I have a solution. What? You still need to take a detour. Xiaochun, I asked you to accompany me with the intention of making a quick decision. Why do we have to spend 3 more days in the south to get back to the city? Your Majesty, I can testify that this female cultivator is indeed trying to save the sect, but the journey is far away. Your tone is tired. Please rest well first. Your Majesty, I have devoted most of my cultivation to saving my daughter. Starting now, Lingxi Tong is afraid of damaging the dragon body. Xiaochun, have you encountered any trouble? It's exhausting both my cultivation and personal journey, and no matter how far the south bank is, using formations and symbols will only take half a day. Tell me the truth. His Holiness said that on the south bank, there is a rare and beautiful flower called the Other Shore, which is red and gorgeous. This flower grows underground in Long Yuan and is difficult to obtain, but it matches well with Yenner. It's perfect for decorating a big wedding. He really said that. Well, one big one. I swore not to lie to her, but in the end, I still failed. But now there is Blood River Ancestor lurking outside the city of Wuji sect. She can't let anything else distract her anymore. It's better to leave the matter of His Royal Highness the Ghost and God Hexagram to His Holiness for handling. Didn't he say there's a way? Got it. In the previous battle, I had already projected my own into it and it had nowhere to hide. But that thing is something beyond the 5 elements, right? Even if we can locate its location, if we have to go beyond the 5 elements. The so-called 5 elements are beyond the realm of mind, self, desire, pursuit, and intangible chaos. Even a cultivator with a transcendent realm in the Tsan continent. At the very least, one must sacrifice their physical body in order to enter. My progress beyond the 5 elements is due to the evil Buddha covering my 5 elements with Qi. I secretly calculated that covering Qi is a powerful technique that can be activated in the triple realm of life and death. After breaking through, the Venerable still experiences a state of life and death. Should we? Don't be so troublesome. Read 7. This gold thread. Isn't that my pulse? My meridians are retrograde, and my Zhou Tian is also in chaos. Why did Master Zhu get it done? The cultivator's meridians connect the 5 elements, and I have changed the direction of your meridians so that they clash with each other. The 5 elements after rebellion can be called nothingness. What changes the direction of Qi while a person is still alive? What's the difference between this and immortals changing their destiny? I don't have time to be shocked. It's not too late. Let's go quickly. If we miss one more moment, Master will be in even more danger. I'll be a scout. Don't rush. There is something more important. Wow, it's so hot. 0-0. The cunning thief dared to take an inch and added restrictions to my projection. Do you think we can win this way? It's ridiculous. That cauldron will definitely do everything in its power to save her master from the petty thief Huan. Even if I can only drag on for 3 breaths, it's enough for me. Enough for you to buy a coffin. No wonder you run so fast. So you like to stink in the rotten ground. Isn't he in a state of life and death when he moves so fast? Who should I assume to be? Isn't this my precious pill? But after realizing it, becoming a part of my body is more glorious than being a cultivator in the same place. I have indeed figured it out. As the ancient saying goes, enemies should be resolved, not settled. I still need a closed-door disciple. If you kowtow 800 times, it's not impossible to accept you. Close the door, disciple. Just close the door. I changed my mind 00. I'm going to eat the price alive. Those two girls. Is everything okay? Don't rush. There is something more important. Shizu, stop selling secrets. What could be more important than rescuing the master? That's why we can't be too hasty. The evil Buddha came to seek the longevity elixir, and it is expected that you will cling to me. If you succeed, it will reap the benefits of the fisherman. On the contrary, it can also take advantage of this period to revive health benefits. In his hands, I will always have reservations. Your Majesty, why don't you just say what you need us to do? Make a feint to the east, but attack in the west. Wait for us to break into the 5 elements and immediately divide our troops into 2 routes. You guys go rescue Ahua, I'll go directly restrain the evil Buddha and delay the process. But your situation is much more dangerous than mine. In order to eliminate the 5 elements, I disrupted your meridians, which also means you can no longer use the technique. The length of the rescue time is the only variable in this plan. The hope of survival from adversity is also a variable. Master, I am willing to give it a try. Regardless of life or death. Good. After you two succeed, blow this blade and I will immediately end the battle and join you. Let's go. Can talismans without the blessing of martial arts only burn to this extent? Are you sure you didn't make a mistake? When I entered the 5 elements outside of the formation, I saw that the evil Buddha was in a pure white land. I have walked this path for millions of times and will never make a mistake. The pure land of pure white is an illusion created by animals themselves, essentially no different from this mud. Stop. Here we are. This monster is. This thing is called Tong Tian Dao. It is guarded by the evil Buddha within 10 feet of this place. If caught by it, there will be no bones left. Master, she was locked up behind. The appearance of this thing should have an excellent view. Even without the blessing of magic, it's not difficult to kill it instantly at my speed. But this may startle the evil Buddha and hinder the affairs of the venerable. 3. 1. Wait a moment. Right now. What have you done? I haven't done anything, but I have a fatal flaw. My vision is excellent, my nature is fierce, but I also have a fatal flaw. Every 30 breaths, we close our eyes and take a break. This is our opportunity. There is a small door ahead, and we can enter from there. Remember to close your eyes when passing through the door, otherwise you will be blinded by the mechanism. There is a dim light 15 feet away from the small door. Take it away, otherwise you will be possessed by wandering souls. Has she always been like this? Repeatedly stepping on traps, remember the tricks of each level. Day after day, just to save my master. If it were me. Can you endure and hibernate like her for so long? Master. My disciple has arrived. The evil Buddha went against himself and believed that no one could cross the maze to save his master, so he no longer set up defenses here. General, as long as we take away the soul nail from master's body and cut off the iron chain, we can rescue her. The smell is not right. There is a smell of broken soul silk on the body of His Royal Highness and the ghost and god hexagram, which entangles the chi and is difficult to detect. Lo. It can connect the practitioner and the recipient, and not only will the recipient die, but it will also make the practitioner immediately aware. What? What? I still can't save her. Don't talk nonsense, see. Didn't Your Majesty let us come together? Here it is. Your Majesty, my jade token is also known as the Resurrection Talisman. In the event of a deadly tribulation, it can be used as a life-saving talisman. I think by then, the Venerable had already noticed that I had the jade transmission order. After all, there was His Majesty's aura on it. The broken soul silk only recognizes the practitioner and not the recipient, and only needs to use the hair as a medium to bind the resurrection talisman. Let it replace His Highness the Ghost and God hexagram. Broken soul silk, is it an illusion? Feed. Where are you looking? When fighting, focus. I'll teach you now. Understand 1 mil. Little bug. Have you not figured out the situation yet? Entering here, you are the one in my bag. Your only choice is being choked off by me. That's amazing. What's that noise? What have you done? It's not about doing something, it's about doing something. I can finally beat you up without any hesitation. Ah, pure yang qi, how can you still have so much yang qi? The holy body of the supreme yang in the realm of life and death can see my own body. Despite his physique, his talent has not dissipated. Truly outstanding. He, 00 hit my teeth and devoured 3. Even if you are a powerful being in the realm of life and death, you can only be torn apart by me. 00 cannot bite. Where are you scraping? Mosquitoes bite harder than you. You guy. The body has been sanctified. Yes? You're very jealous. There's still a surprise for you. Physical body. Isn't that what you want? What kind of holy is this kid? He was able to create a physical body for me with his bare hands. But there are bodies outside the 5 elements realm that will dissipate. I need to get out quickly. Why are you in such a hurry? Jiutian Xianmen formation. The fate between us is not yet over. What kind of technique is this that can leave me trapped and unable to move? You. Is this feeling right? You should also be very happy that it has a physical body, right? What's the point of putting on a bad face? You don't need to speak, I understand. It's because this body is too ugly. It's okay, I'll help you fix it. There's still a lot left. It's not urgent. This leg is carrying you and causing trouble in all directions. It's not good to have bad thoughts all over you. These and these. You don't even need it. This is decent. Little bug, do you think this can kill me? I still have a physical body here. Broken soul silk chi. Come here, divine operator. Hey. Is this what you call a small and unique body? But can you fit in so big? It was you who did it. I'm going to kill you. I must kill you. Ah, ah. My body that should have dissipated. Healing in progress. My body dissipates. I know you're in a hurry, but don't worry. Am I still here? I told you to fix it for you. Repair until I am satisfied. Master Ancestor. The leaves are leading us here. This is coming. How's Oswan doing? Thanks to the help of the General, Master's life is safe and we can only wait for clarity. Your Majesty, is this beast dead? What's dead? Isn't that too cheap for him? It has caused my master to be unable to live or die, so it cannot be accompanied by a physical and mental breakdown. Breaking down the 8 pieces and refining pills and medicines is not enough. Ha ha. That's still too cheap. I used magic to imprison him here and imposed a ban on physical recasting. In this way, he will be in the pain of physical dissolution and recasting. Until forever. Truly worthy of being a master. Resolving chi is one aspect, but more importantly, as a result, evil Buddha has no chance to step out of the 5 elements world again. Think carefully. From before entering the 5 elements, until I used the Jade Transmission Order to save His Royal Highness the Ghost and Divine Hexagram. The Venerable has already arranged all possibilities, and I believe this result is also within his calculation. This is the strong General. What are your Majesty's instructions? Let's put our swan down. Is Master Zhu not so optimistic about Master's situation? Ahua's physical body can remain outside the 5 elements due to the presence of evil Buddha energy. Now that it has declined, I need to rearrange our swan's chi pulse before it disappears. You too should stand aside a bit. Is Master's prolonged lack of awakening also related to chi? That's right, but the more fundamental reason is that our swan's protective heart and life chi are too weak. And since her spiritual root is negative, I am in conflict with her, so I cannot directly cross the chi. We can only stabilize our livelihood and return to the outer world to find a solution. Master, she did it for me. My spiritual roots are of the same gender as my master. Give my spiritual roots to my master. Lingjin transfer, but this way you will. General, have you ever thought about the outcome of your life? Thanks to the heavens, my inner alchemy has been transformed into the ultimate furnace cauldron. At first, I thought my life ending was just a tool for helping others cultivate. Everyone despises me and abandons me, otherwise they will approach me for profit, just because I am a born bad breed. To be honest, I never thought that one day I would have the opportunity to save someone. And she happens to be the most important person to me. This ending is already exquisite to me, so please kindly fulfill your request. Okay. There's one more thing. When Master wakes up, please ask Master Zhu to tell her that Xiao Xiao has gone on a trip to the mainland. I want to become a righteous cultivator. Such. I am fulfilled. What's the point of my spiritual roots surrendering my body and causing it to disintegrate? Silly girl. Lingjin Crossing. If someone else were to handle it, you would definitely die. But now it's me who controls the whole situation and saves your life. What's the difficulty? It's just that your spiritual roots are no longer there, and your inner alchemy is also useless. I'm afraid you can't practice anymore. Okay, this is the best. Master, I can be saved and I don't have to be a bad seed anymore. Master, thank you. Thank you. Just saying thank you verbally is not enough. How is that enough? A strong person with a heart as soft as silk. Your Majesty's vision is indeed the best. All right, everything has been resolved by now. It's time to go back. Master Ancestor. Coming. Therefore. What the hell is going on here? Yinner, listen to me explain. Well, listen up. I have to listen to G so well. Why did you go out and come back with a major overhaul of your life and death situation? Ah Swan Jr.'s sister, that's all. Why did this female cultivator also bring her back to the sect? Master, we need to think carefully before making a decision. Not very good. Family Law Service. Don't worry, Your Majesty has already sent the best medical practitioner from the sect to diagnose and treat His Royal Highness the Ghost and Divine Divination. I believe she will wake up soon. Well, Your Majesty has countless talented people and craftsmen in her hands. I definitely trust her. I have caused you too much trouble on this trip. By the way, where have Your Majesty and Master Zhu gone? I would like to give a big bow and express my gratitude to the two of them. Let me take you to change clothes and have dinner first. Both of them. Still busy. Yenner, what is this doing? You need to find a deserted place to ask, Master. Understood. But why did you tie me up? Master, why are you talking so much while waiting? My big disciple is really annoyed. It seems that he won't let me go so easily. Let her calm down first. Wait, this feeling is. The things my master told me are all too coincidental. Yenner is no longer a 3-year-old child, so it's not easy to deceive her. Then why don't we just let Jinyan Cho explain the truth and falsehood in your words? Jinyan Silk. The weapon used by the Wuji sect to interrogate the suspect's gang has been infused with spiritual power. Connect this object to the prisoners and connect their senses as one party speaks the truth. The other party will feel immense pain. What should I do if I hurt you? Yenner, listen and withdraw her master first. Master, did you do anything with that female cultivator when you broke through to the realm of life and death? This is not even an opportunity for me to refuse. Yes. Humph, the truth is that there was no response, but it's a lie. That's pretty much it. Master really cares about me. He deliberately lied to avoid getting hurt. Fake is fake. I would rather have some pain on my body. I don't want to hear lies that make me feel uncomfortable. Jinyan Silk has a reaction. What she said is true. But as a master, how could I let my disciple get hurt? Yenner. If Oswan Jr.'s sister is really the master of that female cultivator, do you care more about Oswan or the female cultivator when you go to rescue him? Come back. Whether it's the little girl or Oswan 9, I saved them not because of anything else, but because these two are members of my sect. Oh, hey. How could my responsibilities as a division commander involve the love between a child and a daughter? Fortunately, it's worth 0-0. Neither of these answers is true. Choosing either one will not hurt Yenner. Master. Oswan. It doesn't hurt. This is a lie. Does the master care more about that female cultivator? Yenner. You bring the female cultivator back to the sect together. Did you develop feelings for her? Oh, it's not like that. I am. Yenner. It's broken. I accidentally told the truth and hurt her. I can't do it. First, tear open the silk. Master Teacher. Yenner is so happy. I feel pain, that's the truth. But why would Yenner be happy because I had no intention of doing this to the little girl? That last question. Master. Do you want to? My bridal chamber with me. Do you want to? My bridal chamber with me. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Stupid. Is it so difficult to understand pretending to be stupid? I. Master, isn't Yenner good looking? How could this be possible? Ha ha. Ha ha. Yenner. Of course I know that, but if Master doesn't agree to talk to me. I kept coaxing you to tell the truth, and it hurt me. I really want to take a look. Can you bear to part with it? Other cities. I'm planning not to answer anymore. That's even better. I'll assume you agree by default. Hey, I escaped. Damn it. I am a master. How could I react to my disciple? Wow. Ha ha. No wonder we have such strength to escape. Are you afraid of hurting Yenner, silly master? Our days are still long. The unity of mind and spirit should accompany each other, and if there are countless changes, one should not be alarmed. The unity of mind and spirit should accompany each other, like countless changes. Alas! The heart-clearing technique is useless after 100 attempts. It seems that my knowledge of Taoism is still shallow. Yenner, aren't you that sensible little girl who makes me feel sorry? Although he may not forgive others, he is the softest-hearted. You don't compete for food, clothing, and expenses. Keep your junior sisters in mind first. Years ago, the sect was in chaos, and I was fighting ahead. You silently took on the task of maintaining stability in the rear. You said that in this chaotic world, we only seek the safety of our sect because we are each other's family. But since we're family, why? Why do you want to talk to me? What attitude should I use to face you? Master, are you pretending to be stupid or do you really not know? Lolo. You can transform. Thanks to my master's inclusion of my remaining soul in the heavenly book, I have been well nourished. It's very dangerous for you to appear rashly at the moment when you are condensing and gathering chi. After the battle between the master and the evil Buddha, most of his cultivation has been included in this jade decree. It's just that you're not receiving any nourishment right now. I'll nourish you for a while and slowly transfer these cultivation skills to you. You haven't answered me yet. Are you unaware of senior sister's intentions, or are you avoiding her unintentionally? If it's not even that, then how do you like Lolo? Then take a look. How is Lolo? How about what? Is this clearly displayed? Since Master doesn't want to have sex with senior sister, what about me? Although it is currently a spiritual body, it belongs to the Lolo society. Not less than senior sister. How? It's another prank. Don't think that just because you're a spiritual master, you can't cure both of you. Is teasing Master just that fun? The result is obvious. Master, your way of looking at me is to truly look at a child. What a child says that adults won't be tempted by, so how can they be bothered? In other words, you already see senior sister as a woman. Female. No, there's no such thing. Yenner is your senior sister and also my most valued disciple. This is not conflicting. What is the relationship between male and female love and identity? Or is it true that Master's sister is not your cup of tea? Master prefers smaller ones. Damn it, it's just about the size of things. Master. Hey. Who are you talking to? You chose such a secretive place. It really makes me easy to find. Thank you. It seems like it hasn't been discovered. As a teacher, I suddenly remembered something. What's so urgent? I just heard something about size or something. Yes, that's right. Based on my observation, the size is directly proportional to the inner alchemy volume, which affects the speed of breaking through the realm. This is the latest cultivation direction developed by my teacher. In summary, it is The greater the cultivation realm, the higher it will be. That's it. What the hell am I talking about? This kind of smooth-talking nonsense will definitely be judged as if the current situation is already difficult to get rid of, and now Yenner will definitely. Haha, what nonsense. Master is pondering over all sorts of things again. According to this theory, wouldn't the cultivation of men all over the world be unable to catch up with that of women? Father. Master. What are you thinking again? It's nothing. Just suddenly felt. Only you in the world would laugh out loud because of my wild imagination. As for what you just said, Yenner, I still. Master must be tired from traveling for so long, right? Why don't we go take a good rest first? Due to heart. She's still the understanding Yenner. I really overthinked her. That's weird. Master. Why haven't you come down yet? What the hell is that? What the fuck is that? It's rest. I thought it was for eating or sleeping, but surprisingly. What's wrong? I remember my master is the person who loves cleanliness the most. Why doesn't he go to the pool now? The spring water in this bathhouse is called Yulonai, which is the first nourishing divine spring in mainland China. Not only can it eliminate fatigue, but it can also strengthen muscles and improve cultivation. Master went on a cloud trip and broke through the realm in a short period of time. Yenner thought it was the time to nourish her chi. Do you? I guessed wrong. How could this be? This is exactly what a teacher needs. Yenner's heart is as delicate as a hair, considering for me. At this point, I'm not happy enough. It's just that. Men and women are different. Just take me here. I'll handle the rest myself. Master, I am your disciple. Master, what about gender? And in the past, when Yenner was injured, my master took care of me more meticulously than I do now. Besides, just soaking in this Yulu spring is not enough. If you want to recover with half the effort, it's better to exchange internal energy and replenish chi in the pool. Master, don't be stubborn. This time, let me serve you along with my disciple. Okay or not? No, I'm not that tired. Humph. Don't worry. Hey. Master. You're hurting me. Yin, I'm sorry. I don't like pain. Got it. General, what are you doing? Haven't you heard the old saying that it's better to demolish a temple than a pair of people? What is it that can't be dismantled? It's not even married yet, and it's just a day of debauchery. Where should your Majesty's reputation go? Oh, where did this come from? It's not someone else's turn to talk about the matter between the two corrupt teachers. You just heard that Shizu is a compassionate master. Don't worry. Humph. Speaking of which, it's thanks to the general inviting me to come to the bathhouse and cleanse myself. Otherwise, how could I have such a pleasure? You say? Is that so? Yes, Your Majesty the Empress is a very important person to her, isn't she? She must have felt uncomfortable seeing such a private matter, General. But what the General said is also correct. Others are fine, but that's Your Majesty the Empress. Your Majesty, she is renowned throughout the world and cannot be caught by anyone. Her braids are fluttering behind her back. General, come closer and let's secretly find a good time. Sudden rise and interruption. No. No way. Shoo, didn't you ask me to speak softly? Why did you start screaming so loudly? Isn't it the agreed pity and care for Jade? How could they come up and work with real guns or stay in the bathtub? What should I do if I get sick and don't clean up? Ha ha. there is no more crucial point than this. The general doesn't know that in the past, he was not only involved in divination, but also considered half an itinerant doctor. Over the years, there have been women who fell ill due to careless actions, ranging from 28 to 30. Besides, Master Ji Yang, the Holy Eucharist, has a powerful brick flying. If you're not careful, your Majesty may be injured. If there are some special quirks again, don't do that kind of thing. So, what do you mean? As women, we naturally understand the suffering of women. Nowadays, it is not only related to your Majesty's reputation, but also to her physical health. We must prevent accidents from happening. With reason. How about this? Master's place. Master, wait a moment. Leave people under the stick. Oh, hey. Tisk, it's really hard to guard against. I never set a barrier because I wanted to bathe in privacy, but I didn't expect it. Thanks to my master's timely use of the invisibility technique. You can continue with peace of mind now. Right, master. Come again. Very risky. Wuji Zoman Outer Market. Don't run so fast. Haha, sister, come after me. Wow, it's tomatoes on sticks. I wonder if there is a kind master who can buy me a bunch of tomatoes on sticks. It's hard for you to coagulate. How can you eat tomatoes on sticks? Oh, doesn't he have the master who loves me the most? Even if I'm physically and mentally exhausted, he never forgets the invisible heavenly book that makes people unable to see me. Lolo, this is the only way to get out of the book and take a walk. I hurt you, but do you have any understanding of your master? If you hadn't pushed that hand in the bathtub just now. If it weren't for my skilled master, he would have been a monkey year and a horse month to meet his senior sister. Alas, don't worry about adults' affairs, children. That's it. You've been in seclusion for 100 years, and neither senior sister nor Lolo is a child anymore. You and senior sister were clearly in love and were seen, so what? I really don't understand why he deliberately hid here at the sect gate. Senior sister won't eat you anymore. Is it so difficult to write a word about love? Oh my. Master, did you really hear me? Former senior. Senior. Please save my senior sister. You are. All right, your senior sister is suffering from internal alchemy exhaustion and physical exhaustion. I have already used the technique to nourish her, so there's no need to worry. Woo-woo, thank you for your help, senior. If it weren't for you, my senior sister, I'm afraid. Wow. Just now on the street, I could feel a strange aura of magic on both of you. What's going on? As a senior, I can only tell the truth. Senior, please take a look. This imprint is. Isn't that the Blood River sect seal that I personally destroyed 100 years ago? You voluntarily accepted the Blood River seal. How could it be? My sister and I come from the 100 Flowers sect and have already sworn to our ancestors that we will never betray them or leave them. That's a personal grudge. It's even more unlikely that this is the first time my sister and I have gone on a mountain excursion. Oh, that's quite strange. I encountered this kind of thing the first time I went out, and I was still wandering aimlessly in the territory of the Wuji sect. Master, these sisters are not spies, are they? These two have already appeared in front of the Manhwa team. If they are really spies, how could they return to the Wuji sect? Are disciples of the 100 Flowers sect involved with the Blood River sect during their return to the sect's cloud tour, as they need to go through the master's warrant again? How could it be that my mentor asked us to? We came to the central part of the mainland to search for herbs on behalf of our master. On this journey, we passed through the Wuji sect and fortunately received help from our predecessors to save our lives. Are you okay? D. Afterwards, my sister and I traveled eastward and stumbled upon a village where members of the Blood River sect were preaching. It's not so much preaching as sadism. They use torture to force the people to convert and force them to be tattooed with blood rivers. Not even 7-year-old children are spared. My sister and I were planning to hide and wait for the right moment to rescue the villagers, but we were caught by them. Sister Do. Xiaotao has grasped it firmly. In the crisis, my sister urged me to use life-saving techniques to protect me, and after a struggle, she finally got rid of them. When escaping to a place where no one is around, I just realized that my sister had been branded with blood river marks at some point. That night, during the full moon, my sister suddenly felt unbearable pain and almost committed suicide. The road back to the sect is far away, and my cultivation level is too low, afraid of being entangled by the people of the Blood River sect again. I dragged my sister back to the territory of the Wuji sect, hoping to use the reputation of Her Majesty the Empress to block evil people. If I were lucky enough to meet you, maybe I could be saved again. There's no need to be shy when traveling in the martial arts world. There will be times when it's convenient to borrow. According to what you said, the only person who got blood river marks is your senior sister. Why are you? The mark on my body suddenly appeared last night. Maybe they didn't intend to spare my sisters from the beginning. This is quite troublesome. The so-called blood river pattern is a prohibition imposed by the leader of the blood river sect on its followers. Those who are imbued with this pattern will be spiritually withdrawn from their physical body and gathered onto the body of the leader. The fate of the congregation is either to be drained or to become a forbidden pleasure. To unlock this tattoo, one must kill the practitioner. Senior. Perhaps by the next full moon, both my sister and I will be affected by the blood river pattern. The last time it was due to spiritual exhaustion, and the next time it may be due to the loss of the flesh fetus. If so, please take the bones of my sisters to the 100 Flowers sect with you. Senior's virtuous little girl will definitely repay each other with a ring in her next life. TSK, have I watched this plot many times? Master. Are you going out of the city to directly deal with the red-clothed guy? That's natural IO. 100 years ago, Blood River sect was already a cult. I remember the title of their leader was Blood River Ancestor. Not bad. But during the battle of the sect, I remember I did indeed behead him. What's so strange about me? Even though my 6 paths have been broken, I still live in the Book of Heaven as a cultivator. Who doesn't have a safe bottom? But Master, is it really good for you to go on a campaign like this? Just because someone cultivates truth doesn't mean they can do whatever they want. As you just heard, the Blood River sect has already taken action against ordinary people. Can I still stand by and watch? It's not this. What else is there? Senior sister. Master, this is the territory of the infinite sect. If what the little girl said is true, wouldn't the senior sister know about this? Ah. It's like this, even a little girl from another village can find traces of the Blood River sect, let alone Yenner, who is already the Empress. She has always been jealous of evil and will not ignore it unless. Didn't I say that we're not kids anymore? Senior sister must have her reasons for doing this. Master, there's no need to lead by example like before. What's more important is to have a good deal with senior sister. Senior sister must be waiting for you to return. Well, it's time to go back. But what face do I have to meet Yenner? Yin. Yenner. Master, you're back. Just when I was hungry after taking a shower, I set up a small kitchen in my room. It's your favorite fried egg. Just now there was such a big commotion that I was hesitant to face Yenner, but she was worried that I might not be hungry. Speaking of which, when I encountered Jingmei Yenner on the way, I only exchanged spiritual consciousness with General Xiaogo and never came out of the city to find me. It seems that there is something more important in the sect that is holding her back. Did Yenner already discover the whereabouts of the Blood River sect at that time? Master Yenner has something to attend to. What the master wants to ask. Yenner knows it all. Alas. Master, are you really saying you can leave? Why? Now that the remaining sins have been eliminated, the rest are good days. Why don't you take me with you? Liu Yenner is alone outside. Why? When my master was in seclusion, I almost went to sweep the cliffs where you were in seclusion every day, hoping that you would suddenly change your mind and leave to reunite with the whole sect. But just as you were in seclusion for over a month, the Blood River ancestor, who should have been beheaded by you, unexpectedly appeared in front of me. Not only did he not die, but he also used magic to trap me and make me a Blood River seal as a forbidden member of his sect. At that time, I was already a cultivator in the realm of sculpting gods, so I shouldn't have fallen behind in theory, but I was actually suppressed and unable to move. At this moment, I noticed that he had a red skull with Blood River marks in his hand. This skull not only had a terrifying appearance, but also emitted an ominous aura. I anticipated that this skull was extraordinary, so I waited for an opportunity to activate the technique in an attempt to break it. Unexpectedly, the Blood River old thief used a spirit embryo to fight to death and protect his skull before escaping. After that, he disappeared from the world without a trace. Red Skull. According to Yenner, this skull is the life-saving method of Blood River ancestor. Is it a holy relic of the sect? No, I couldn't have been unaware of such important information back then. I think there is something suspicious about this matter, but unfortunately, the Blood River thief had hidden too much at that time, and revitalizing the sect was the top priority. So I temporarily suspended the old thief's case and only sent spies to conduct undercover investigations between the mainland, but little did I know. Chaos has arisen within the territory of the Wuji sect. Master, do you also know? It's not difficult to speculate. In the eyes of the old thief, you are the beloved disciple of the enemy. He should have killed you quickly, but he didn't do it. On the contrary, I want to leave a Blood River mark on you. And this seal is intended for the leader to gather energy and cultivate himself. It is believed that at that time, he preferred to develop in the dark. Since it was secretly developed, the more chaotic the situation, the more advantageous it is for him. According to his sinister personality, he should be able to release his followers and recruit new members within the infinite sect realm, leaving you dazzled. But even so, it's still not enough. Still not enough. Just in the past decade, the previously silent old thief suddenly appeared and handed over a message to my scouts that he was recruiting troops and buying horses in the north. He killed several of my good generals in the state of concentration, indicating that his strength has skyrocketed and he is about to break through to the realm of life and death. Along with the communication came the news of the deaths of innocent civilians living within the territory of the Wuji sect. I have personally confirmed that the mark is exactly the pattern on the red skull, which is. After realizing his intentions, I predicted that the missionary of the old thief had a relatively low cultivation level, so I sent someone to distribute spiritual potions to the people. Drinking without being imprinted is just an initial appearance that resembles being imprinted, in order to deceive those bald donkeys. But their pace of learning was much faster than I expected, and after seeing through my delaying tactics, they began to abuse the public and protest. I really feel it in my heart. Hate. Master, I understand the suffering of Yenner. The Blood River old thief is vicious, cruel, and never willing to confront others head-on. If he wants to hide, no one will be able to find him in the world. If we launch an attack and order the extermination of scattered believers within the sect at this moment, it will inevitably trigger panic among the people, causing chaos and making it even more difficult for the villains to be caught. He released a message to attract your attention and disrupt the public opinion within the sect, hoping that you would be overwhelmed and he would take advantage of the situation to break through in one fell swoop. If you focus on the front battlefield, he can also collect more followers without losing on either side. This move is extremely poisonous. If you can't bear it, it's chaos. Yenner's approach is already the best choice. Don't worry, I will definitely hand-cut the head of the old thief and use his blood to offer wine. We must eliminate all pests in one fell swoop. I didn't inform my master beforehand because I was afraid that in your anger, you would scatter the missionary donkey to ashes. But if locusts are used to hiding behind the people and stirring up trouble, killing a batch will only lead to more. Now that I know that my master and I share the same heart, I can't help but feel more at ease. In your eyes, how could master be so reckless? I made you laugh at me. Oh, you! If I hadn't met Manhwa sisters this time, I don't know how long it would take you to open your mouth. In the future, if there is anything, you must first tell your master. 100 Flower Sisters. Master, did you not find the blood river mark on the people's bodies? Is Manhwa the Manhwa sect? The white-clothed woman who frequently came to help my sect back then. Bar. No, it's not. Ruwashi herself is a disciple under her seat. Cloud travel outside. Isn't it great that Ruwashi didn't even mention your surname and didn't call your entire department? Yin. It's just a friendship that we fought together. I haven't seen her since I left customs, I swear. Humph. Really? More real than pearls. Okay, Yinner, trust you again. Even if we get it even, I won't hide it from you, nor can I hide it from my master. Yes, everyone listens to you. I was just about to praise her for growing up and knowing how to plan and strategize, but I didn't expect her to have the same mindset as a child. So, in the current situation, Yenner can tell her master what she wants to do, right? They don't want chaos, so it's all about this deliberate planning. As the saying goes, the stronger the wind and waves, the more fish jump, so. A cave somewhere. Ancestor, you are truly a god of imagination. The fierce woman of Wuji sect really dare not clean up the portal extensively. She wouldn't have thought that we were no longer in the north, but in her internal environment of the sect. Ah, you led me into the Wuji sect. I already see you as an ally. Why do we always have to resort to violence as a family? Noisy. 5 years ago, the ancestor of Blood River lay dormant in the north. He secretly developed influence in various parts of the mainland, but he feared the power of the Wuji sect, which was ruled by the Empress in the central region. Even though the Blood River sect has gained some wings at this time, the Blood River Patriarch still refuses to openly challenge the Empress in the martial arts world. Both sides maintained a delicate balance, but on a rainy night, the Blood River sect has encountered an unexpected bloody storm. A mysterious visitor not only found out the carefully hidden hideout of Blood River ancestor, but also chopped off all the elite soldiers on his side by the sword. Who exactly are you? Businessman. Ah, you're here again. If I find it too noisy, I will dismiss others. Why bother killing everyone like I did back then? However, being more pure is not a bad thing. I have received news that the Empress Dowager plans to hold the heaven and earth sacrifice tonight for the deceased buried in the inner realm of the Wuji sect. The sacrifice of heaven and earth, using the power of ghosts, gods, and outstanding people to offer sacrifices. Any slight mistake on one's own will be met with backlash. Not only will it fail to break through the realm, but it will also lead to the end of being dead and losing one's way. She wants to kill and settle the grudge forever. She is truly the most gorgeous woman in mainland China. But she was still too impatient in the end. The overall situation has been resolved, and I only owe the east wind. Please help me break the restrictions in the Wuji city so that my followers can enter the city and assist the Empress in promoting her. It's you who's in a hurry. The Empress doesn't know that we are already in the camp of the Wuji sect. All we need is a large army to rush into the sacrifice ground and cause her chaos. Now is the best time. Why is it urgent? Yang Mao. Did the Empress predict that my army would charge into the memorial hall? She deliberately released this news to me as a martyr. Not stupid. I see. How could she easily let me receive the news of the Heaven and Earth Festival, even though she knew that my followers were causing chaos within the sect? If the army doesn't enter the sacrifice ground, she can safely break through the border. Otherwise, if I lead the army to break in, she will definitely have an ambush on the necessary path. Please let the disciples guard the camp. Let me personally accompany the host to cheer her up for the great joy of breaking through the barrier. At the moment when her soul body cannot be immediately unified after breaking through the realm, I will tattoo her with blood river patterns and make her a forbidden member of my sect. At that time, I will be able to control the entire Wuji sect without any effort. And you can also obtain the old items of the deceased leaf livestock from the Empress, so buying and selling them becomes. My friend is at ease. I am not someone who is ungrateful or lacks righteousness. After the matter is completed, besides Yi Chang's old belongings, I will also send them to you. Smelly. I was abrupt. Bitch. If you don't want to give me your face, then don't blame me for being heartless. Once I have taken the Empress of the realm of life and death as a forbidden vessel, I will immediately manipulate her to fight against you. Once again, I will reap the benefits of the fishermen and even inhale you into my blood river sect. To repay the hatred of your bloody massacre of our camp back then. The big plan has been decided. When will we depart? Now? The inner realm of the Wuji sect. Haha, my friend is truly you. Everything is as you expected. The Empress has indeed set up many ambushes on the necessary path to enter the city. What even I didn't expect was that you had already laid a secret path leading directly to the main palace within the Wuji sect 5 years ago. Now we're just waiting for the show to start. There's a lot of nonsense. Yenner, are you ready? Let's go. The auspicious time has arrived. Wow. Anyang is so lively. Is it Chinese New Year? It's only when it snows that it's called Chinese New Year, silly girl. Why isn't everyone sleeping all night? It's because of your Majesty's summons. Everyone, please take the prayer. Hey, Your Majesty, isn't Your Majesty sleeping? Intimate and beautiful. Yes, Your Majesty. Your Majesty works hard every day to ensure that we have a good life. Don't you like Your Majesty the most? So. We pray for Your Majesty, may her blessings last long, okay? The vast sky shines upon the earth below. The spiritual blessings of gathering chi come to their respective places. Bright light shines from above and below, diligently spreading to all directions. The God of heaven and the spirit of earth wish to bless our Emperor Changming. The sacrificial hall has been set up, and the people will recite the sacrificial texts of heaven and earth. Luan Yenner is indeed going to perform the ritual of heaven and earth. The survey of sacred objects showed no abnormalities, which is really great. I thought Luan Yenner was still preparing a backup plan, but now it seems like I was overthinking it. The only thing we need to discuss next is when she breaks through. My allies are good to be my queen. Let's go, He's planning to sit on the fishing platform and not come forward anymore, so I don't have to say anything. Wait for me to put Yenner in my pocket. I have the initiative in this transaction. Your Majesty. The grand ceremony has become. Got you, Yuan Yenner. Blood River Thief, why are you here? Wrong. You should call me ancestor. Go ahead, Yenner. Use your realm of life and death cultivation, crossing the entire territory of the Wuji sect onto the Blood River pattern. Hey, what's going on? The spiritual energy on her is dissipating. Has the sacrifice of heaven and earth failed? It's impossible. When I stamped her with the Blood River seal, I clearly sensed the aura of the realm of life and death. What the hell is this? 2. Long time no see, Will. You are one. Blood River, you are still as vicious and greedy as before. No, this is impossible. I have been tracking you for 100 years to confirm that you have already entered the realm of death. You cannot appear here. What's impossible? Luan Yenner. Is Yenner okay? It's just a pity that you created a puppet with your master in nature, safe and smooth. What? It's not you who entered the sacrifice of heaven and earth. How can you refine flesh and blood dolls and the aura of the sacrificial realm in the divine realm? Have you not only survived, but also crossed the border? Didn't I say that you're still the same as before? According to your personality, it is impossible for you to voluntarily release the news of the Northern Blood River Army's invasion. If there is, it must be that you are prepared elsewhere or prepared to defeat the enemy with one move. The chaotic internal environment of the Wuji sect is your best choice. However, Yenner's behavior of guarding the interior for many years is opposite to her vengeful personality. You assume that she has no soldiers to use and can only find another way to fight, such as forcibly breaking through the territory. The fact proves that you do think so. If you think more tonight and continue to lurk and occupy the battlefield, maybe I wanted to catch you at the beginning of the festival, but you only surveyed the technique once before the grand ceremony began. There is only one possibility to make a venomous person so urgent. You are confident in your victory and have the help of experts. I just had the patience to finish this play. Hee. Ha ha. Yichu, you said I haven't changed, but have you ever changed? 100 years ago, when I was decapitated, you believed that your calculations were complete, but I still found vitality and emerged from the cocoon. I just want to know who my helper is so that I can catch all the nonsense. Do you still want to watch the show? If I die, the business will be ruined. Come out quickly and save me. Killer King. Why you? Second junior sister. The second disciple of the Xuanji Sexishan family. Longjing Asura. It's really you, Shura. How did you become like this? 00 Hee. Ha 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 Yichu, did you ever think of this great show when you were plotting against me? Don't worry, I have a big gift for you. Say more about you. Don't want your chin anymore. Junior sister is indispensable. Is it interesting for senior sister to deceive herself? The teacher clan is like a family with the same lineage. Anyway, you shouldn't have hit your senior sister, Asura. It looks quite similar. The knife test is just right. Master Shura, please stop. The person who shouldn't deceive herself is your junior sister. Take a good look. The person in front of you is the true master. Why don't you believe it? What does Yenner mean by that? Senior sister, I will never make things difficult for you to hand over. There is still surplus energy left. Genie. You can dodge my attack all thanks to the magic mirror on your body. This is still the gift I gave you back then. I'm just asking you. Are you sure you want to confront the enemy? D. You. Not my master. Is it? Then I'll have to accept you again. Surprisingly, it can accelerate even further. Second junior sister. Why investigate? Many years ago. Senior sister. Why did you stop me from coming down the mountain? Master didn't die, he just went into seclusion. Junior sister, don't believe slander. I have seen the body of the lying master with my own eyes, senior sister. Don't deceive me anymore. It's impossible that the cliff where master is in seclusion was personally sent by me. What you see is a thief's plan. Going down the mountain for revenge will only fall into their conspiracy. I can't watch you die. Ba Tian Tian Zun. Are you scared when you hear the name of the real culprit? I'm not afraid. I am no longer a coward. I will seek revenge for my master's hatred. Yinner. Master Yinner, please. Let's sit down and listen carefully to second senior sister. Yinner. Luan Yinner, now you truly belong to me. Poisonous old thief intentionally steals home. Sister. Sister, if you're still injured, let me investigate. No way. It's all my fault for being too arrogant in my daily life. You have become so accustomed to forgetting the rules of your master. Can you honestly answer me? After the expert saved me, did you tell him our mission? How dare I? The task assigned to us by Master Zhu is to find the Lord of the Book of Heaven and hand over the token to him, otherwise my 100 Flowers sect will be in danger of extermination. If I say I hit 5 thunderbolts in the sky, it's my sister. What does this have to do with your insistence on rushing to the senior's place? Xiaotao. Sister, it hurts so much. I feel like there are tens of thousands of insects and ants gnawing on me. Symptoms of blood river pattern attack. Xiaotao, why don't you? It hurts so much, it hurts so much. Father and mother, save me. Oh, wow. Has it already started? River pattern. The order is wrong. Xiaoluo is late. Blood River Seal has gathered the spiritual power of Luan Yinner in me, and I have broken through the triple realm of life and death. As long as the river of blood prints on me, I am immortal. Shouldn't the order be that you get Yi Chu's old artifact Jian Tian Bao Seal first, and then I'll accept Luan Yinner? Do I still need to listen to you in the current situation? You're just something in my bag too. Ah Yi, your strike is really fierce. But who am I now? I can't kill anyone. You couldn't take my life from me 100 years ago, and now it should be. Even if you are in a state of life and death, it's just one level. What can you do? No, even if your realm is comparable to mine, there won't be any chance. Just because the Blood River Seal is no longer a surgical prohibition, but a spiritual seal technique. And there is no higher spirit in this world than this sacred object, ha ha ha. Let them all become my nourishment. As long as I have this sacred object in my hands, it's not difficult for me to dominate the continent and ascend to immortality. I am sure to win this game. What do you think? Why have you become bolder? So I've started playing with artifact spirits. The blood river marks triggered by the sacred object all avoided him. And you? We need to call out Dad. What? The heavenly book, the ancestor of Qi Ling, recognized you and couldn't be pried even by me. Who asked you? It's not very normal for me to recognize the things I made myself. I'm asking about the one in your hand. Unfilial son. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, hey. It's okay, I'm awake. Something on you has disappeared. It doesn't hurt anymore. Call for medical repair. We need help here. What am I to worship and worship the holy object in the past with just one sentence? Why did the heavenly book, the ancestor of Qi Ling, come from your hands? I have never heard of such a thing. Isn't the revival plan that I taught you? Blood River, it seems like you really want to catch up with me. Now I have time. Where do you want to go and chat? Still burning oil in the scorching fire. No. Hey, you're still the same. Just say a few words and you'll be scared to death. Genie. Your senior sister is in danger, so do you choose to wield your sword towards the enemy? For this reason, I will tolerate you this time. 3 days. Clean everything up and come to the sect. I'll give you a chance to explain it clearly. Eureka! I am. Oh, it's really not easy. After competing with others and being blessed with the blood river pattern by Qi Ling, I still have the strength to escape to a deserted place thousands of miles away. Truly the king of assassins. He almost couldn't catch up with you. I hate it. According to what you said, the skull was brought back and now I can speak. Uh-huh, are you referring to Yishin from the Wuji sect? Oh, how long has it been? Have you forgotten your master's will? Under the command of Lord Baton, I am unwilling to accept it. If given the chance, I must seek revenge for myself. He loved you the most during his lifetime, which is why he entrusted this will to you. But what about you? But you believe in something that has a similar skin and punches and kicks you at the same time. I really can laugh out loud. At first glance, it's a fake body created by Wan Yinner. It's really unexpected. The so-called king of assassins, like the Empress, is also a soft egg who is accustomed to self-deception. I never did. It's really not reassuring. I have to take advantage of your restless mind every time to succeed. The confrontation just now took you a lot of effort, didn't you? It's okay, they'll make you feel more comfortable now. Comfortable enough to forget what just happened. The curse will help you eliminate unnecessary memories. You just need to remember that your enemy who killed the master is Lord Baton, and your master is waiting for you to resurrect him. Blood River ancestor, this useless person, finally did something important before he died. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to go see it with my own eyes. Versus Empress's bedroom. Your Majesty is unconscious. Quickly summon the remaining medical practitioners. The situation is much more chaotic than imagined. The ancestor told me that my sisters should give this keepsake to the Lord of the Heavenly Book alone. But there's not much chance right now, and shout out. 1 seniors. Well, let's all go rest. However, Lolo. Understand? Master's prediction is correct, it is indeed poisonous. Sure enough, the Empress has been eliminated and Yinner is still asleep. I had already guessed this when I was holding her. It's just that there are all sorts of strange poisons in this world. Lolo knows what poison Yinner has been poisoned with. It is exactly what has been lost for a long time in ancient books. The poison of sealing. The essence of the so-called poison of the break seal is a curse engraved in the spiritual body of the cultivator. The one who seals this curse is like wearing a spiritual power limiter. The break imprint will continuously weaken the recipient. If it is forcefully broken through, it will only damage the spiritual flesh and even cause the body to explode and die. Is branding Yenner with the blood river pattern just a superficial and real killing move, but the poison of the break mark cast by the artifact spirit? So it seems that Blood River is just a facade being used, and the owner of the skull is the mastermind behind all of this. As for Shura, the person behind the scenes of praying mantis catching cicadas and yellow sparrows is really despicable. I don't believe second senior sister would betray the sect and become enemies with everyone. How will we know in 3 days? The most important thing now is to detoxify your senior sister. If it were an ordinary poison, it would be fine, but unfortunately it is the Sha'in poison that coexists with the spiritual body. How to dispel the poison? Master has a plan. This matter cannot be forced. Originally, the break marks could be peeled off using the method of reversing the chaotic 5 elements. But the Blood River seal absorbed most of Yenner's spiritual power and forcefully stripped her away, which may seriously harm Yenner. I won't bet on this possibility, so I can only. Hey, is 9 that? Spiritual root co-cultivation. Spiritual root cultivation can make the break marks imprinted on Yenner's spiritual body manifest. If I extradite this seal into my body again, I can 17. Must not. You are the sisters of Manhwa. Shouldn't you rest in the inn? Let's talk about it later. Senior, if we use spiritual roots to cultivate together and eliminate toxins for the Empress Dowager, it may backfire. How do you say that? We specialize in the technique of the 100 flowers and 1 vein seal spell. When I was studying with our ancestors, I once assisted the cultivator of Zongchean. Undoubtedly, the best way to break this seal is extradition, but there is also a trap involved. That is to say, when the break seal hits the spiritual body of the recipient, the seal spell also becomes a part of the recipient's spiritual power. In other words, extraditing Cha-in is equivalent to taking away her limited spiritual power, which is even more dangerous. In this situation, it is better to first focus on consolidating the foundation for your majesty and then discuss the ability of consolidating the foundation. My 100 Flowers sect claims to be the second, but nobody dares to be the first. If you believe me, I would like to repay you for your help to my sisters. Master, I have used techniques to detect the part about the seal spell. What she said is all true, but when it comes to the motive, she has reservations. I know. Oh, wow. Time is running out. I offended you first. Hey, wait a minute. Why doesn't something seem right? She is currently continuously absorbing my cultivation. No, it shouldn't be. Chain only absorbs the cultivation of the recipient, and I am only strengthening her foundation. Why do you change your stance to me? I'm almost completely drained. Want. Hey. PC. My young friend. You wanted to lend a helping hand, but Yenner's physique is too special, and it's you who will be hurt instead. Ah, is it because your majesty's spiritual roots are intertwined with the attributes of the break seal? Not bad, Yenner's spiritual root belongs to fire, and the break mark is wood. As they meet, they become stronger and will absorb the spiritual energy around them regardless of friends or enemies. My friend's support for my beloved disciple is appreciated by ye, but now the situation is even more dangerous than what you have encountered. I had planned to have my weapon spirit nourish her inner alchemy and provide spiritual power while extraditing the Sharingan, but unexpectedly you rushed out first. Isn't it angry that Qi Ling actually called the super precious heavenly book Qi Ling Heavenly Book? That's how it turns out. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. I thought he would lend a helping hand and give me some good looks to make the transfer of the token more natural. But in a moment of desperation, I forgot that he was a big shot with the protection of the heavenly book, so there was no need for me to point fingers. He must have seen through my careful thinking. If he starts to be wary of me, then. But then again. My young friend. Yes, do you have any instructions? Relying solely on the nourishing effect of Qi-Ling and internal alchemy will ultimately float on the surface. The healing incantation that the little friend just used is actually very effective, and Yenner can even have the strength to move, so I wonder if you would be willing to teach me the technique of healing seals. Having me cast the seal spell and the nourishment of the artifact spirit is equivalent to pulling out the break seal, providing double safety. Little friend may wish. Willingness is only for healing the seal curse, which is the exclusive secret of the 100 Flowers sect. It takes at least 10 days to learn. No need. Just tell me to do it. What's up? No, it's nothing. Color is emptiness. Color is emptiness. Then please point out the Sea of Qi at Your Majesty's Dantian. This is also the most difficult place where the body Qi Sea is hidden in the 5 elements. If you point it wrong. Such. Hey, isn't there only 8 anchor points in the Qi Sea? Not only that, but he also lit up all the anchor points in the Sea of Qi in an instant. Simply put, the seal spell is connected to the air sea anchor point to form a graph, and then the graph is adjusted according to the desired seal spell effect to produce changes. The more anchor points there are, the more complex the graphics become, and the effect of the curse will be better. Even the ancestors could only find 9 anchor points, and it would take at least 3 days to light them up. But what kind of monster is this man? My young friend. So, I'll leave it to you next. Yes. However, on the other hand, how strong would the healing spell with over 10 anchor points be? I want to see. I want to see. I really want to. Try the power of this curse for yourself. My young friend. Is everything going smoothly? Thanks to you, Yenner, she finally escaped danger. Don't praise me anymore. From your performance just now, it seems that without me, Your Majesty the Empress would still be unharmed. Are you willing to sell this face and ask for my help because you see that I have something to ask for? Traveling in the martial arts world for the convenience of others is for the convenience of oneself. If Yi has recognized this favor, then don't worry about the process. After speaking, as long as it is within my ability, I will not refuse. I can't hide anything from you, but now is not the time. Please leave my sisters a little longer for my junior sister to wake up. I will tell her as soon as possible. Okay, can I still ask Xiaoyu for a favor? Please. Do you know how many people in the world use this break seal today? Cha-Hind is a curse that existed in ancient times, but now it has been listed as one of the forbidden spells, mostly used by martial arts practitioners who want to quickly break through the realm. The people that my ancestors helped me with are these people, but I don't think anyone among them dares to covet Her Majesty the Empress. This is natural MO, but where did those martial arts practitioners who quickly break through the realm get the forbidden curse from? However, our ancestors once said that the break seal was not originally used to poison others, but only 100 years ago. Someone transformed the break seal into a technique and passed it down to the world, but she only mentioned it once. Ruashi knows this person. Oh, is that so? Does he know the name of his ancestor? Are they old acquaintances? Yenner, you're awake. Master Teacher. How is the current situation of the war? Second junior sister of the common people. Don't worry, everything is fine. The most important thing now is for you to take care of yourself. As for second sister, I have other plans. Master, I'm sorry. Yenner lied to you. I clearly said I wouldn't keep it from you anymore, but in the end, I still misspoke. But it's related to Shura. Well, actually, I know the reason why second sister did this. Back then, when you were in seclusion and drove us all down the mountain for training, we quietly returned to the sect, but I found a mysterious message in the secret place of the sect that my master has been practicing for many years. He said you were not practicing in seclusion, but were killed by Lord Baton and had no bones left. Although I tried my best to explain at the time, I still couldn't calm people's hearts. Second junior sister firmly believes that if you die, you will seek revenge against Baton. In June, I fought against second junior sister to stop her, but I still couldn't keep it. Baton in June, I remember he was already a master at the 7th level of the life and death realm 100 years ago. At that time, Shura didn't even have the ability to sculpt a divine realm. If she really followed the message and instigated her to seek revenge, she would only have a dead end. Later on, what happened? Later, Xuanji sect split and I, along with my disciples who firmly believed that you were not dead, established Wuji sect and ascended to the throne as emperor. After leaving the mountains, Xiao Luo did not immediately seek revenge but established a killer organization to travel across the continent. Luo went alone to southern Xinjiang to open the door and establish a household to investigate the truth behind the siege of his sect that year. But 15 years ago, second junior sister suddenly found me and said she already had a way to kill Lord Baton, but she needed the Hun Tian treasure mirror that Master gave me back then as a medium. I tried to persuade her but failed, and another big battle broke out with her outside the city of Wuji sect. The result can be said to be a lose situation for both sides. After that, second junior sister also attempted to steal the treasure mirror again and failed repeatedly. She simply disappeared from her whereabouts until today. Unexpectedly, this time they conspired with the old thief to seize the Hun Tian treasure mirror with the title of Killer King. This is too strange. Baton is very strong and cannot be defeated by a single token. And Yenner said that Shura did not immediately seek revenge after coming down the mountain, so her whereabouts in the past few decades are worth investigating. The King of Assassins. Genie. You are clearly the most timid one in the sect. Woo-woo Master. The night road is so dark, I'm so scared. Why did Asura come to the back mountain alone in the middle of the night? Your senior sister's search for you is almost insane. Master Teacher. Coco, if I don't practice my courage, they won't play with me anymore. How about this, Master? I'll lend you the treasure I've hidden. This thing is called a shape-changing mirror. When you encounter danger, you can wipe it and it will go to a safe place. Does a master also have the fear to the point of wanting to escape? That's natural. Everyone has moments of fear. It's impossible. Every time there's an enemy attack, Master is always the first to confront and has never lost. That's also because of fear. If I lose, there will be no one to protect you. You came to the back mountain late at night to practice your courage. Didn't you also want to play with everyone? Fear can bring courage. Accept it calmly, and you will surely become a great monk who is not afraid of any danger in the future. Well, today. Can I not be so brave? Of course, with a master present, it's possible. Division. Master. Master, what's wrong? You don't have to worry about anything. I have ordered her to come to the sect in 3 days, and the truth will be revealed. You have already made an appointment with her. 3 days later? There's still some time. I am currently deploying troops and this time I must keep second sister. By the way, the Blood River Bandit is dead. The power he left in the sect's inner realm must also be eradicated. Yenner, you can't even stand steadily anymore. The most important thing now is your body. Master. Although I have used the method of spiritual root cultivation to clear the break marks in your body, your inner alchemy is still damaged and can only be slowly nourished. You cannot work hard anymore. Spiritual root co-cultivation. Hey, but where is it uncomfortable? Why choose this kind of thing when I'm not conscious? Can't you wait for me to wake up a little bit? Master, bad master, bad master. Hey, does it take time to save people? Whoosh. Yenner. Speaking of which, how did I get hit by the break mark? It doesn't look like the hands of an old thief. Not to mention the second junior sister who is not good at the seal spell sect. Xiaochun. Weichen is here. According to your majesty's instructions, guard the necessary passage through the palace's secret passage. As you expected, someone did attempt to break in. That person had been fighting with Weichen for a long time and suddenly left. The other party is a skilled practitioner of seal and spell techniques. I understand. You don't have to worry about everything here. Everything is fine. Don't move around where you are. I will immediately summon someone to take you back to the main hall. Master, second junior sister, there is someone behind me who cooperates with my break imprint. Maybe it's that person's handwriting. Second junior sister has helpers behind her. She may not be able to attend the appointment in 3 days. No. Asura will come tomorrow. The fact that she continued to fight me after seeing me proves it. Shura's goal from beginning to end was to take away the Han Tian treasure mirror. She withdrew not because she recognized me, but because she was injured and lost. The current situation is chaotic and your condition is not good, which is a great opportunity for Xiao Luo, who has been taking dangerous roads all along. If second junior sister wants to make a comeback, her helpers won't ignore the enemy. I know the chance of keeping second junior sister has been reduced by a few points. Tomorrow is a good day. Opportunity. Just right, see. This is me. Teacher. Chow. Master, you have finally woken up. Shizu really didn't lie to me. Master, these are. Chow, dear disciple, have you seen Master Zhu? Where is he? Ah Swan. Long time no see. Do you still like today? Didn't you deduce today's gathering early on? Why are you now asking me if I like it? The technique of deduction can only describe the results, but I can count the hardships of the process that you and my master and disciple have encountered together today. Ah, you've worked hard. Junior sister, how do you feel? If you need anything, feel free to ask. Senior sister will make the decision for you. Okay, I really have a wish, but before that. Master, you still need my help, right? You miss nothing. Second junior sister. Have you not given up your mind yet? We are in the same sect. Why do we have to go to war here? If Master sees us fighting each other, wouldn't it hurt? Can you hide your breath to this extent, senior sister? Why show such a fragile and foolish appearance? Second junior sister. Only. The Han Tian treasure mirror left by Master cannot be handed over to you unless I die. Today, we will make a final decision here. Useless. You can't catch me, senior sister, because there's a mirror shift. As for the Han Tian treasure mirror, you don't need to hand it over to me. I know where it is today. Second junior sister. Don't listen to the slander of others anymore. Master is really not dead. Just trust senior sister this time. Not good. The scent has changed. I didn't even know. Second junior sister is still a gentleman of honor. No matter how shiny the mirror is, it's useless. Wherever you go, you'll hit the south wall. What kind of doll? Why would she pretend to be a senior sister? Even her spiritual cultivation level is not inferior. What's wrong? He showed a trembling and foolish expression. Have I taught you that in battle, you have to walk and take a look at 10? Ah Swan's 4 corners of heaven and earth have already calculated all your life paths. As long as you touch this treasure mirror, you will be locked up in the hexagram. This is just the simplest way to catch you. Divine Swansea. She's not already. You rely too much on shape-shifting and mirror changing. Because you are too weak, that's why you always want to escape. Asura, you are still the most timid one. Shut up. Counterfeit goods are just counterfeit goods. You don't deserve to say the same thing to him. Finally out. Seal curse. Very good. Got it. What's going on? What's going on? Why did I feel it for the first time in front of him, even though he was just a puppet? My disciple. Don't move around, okay? Large. I hate compasses. It's really hard to understand. Just to determine where the Empress placed the Hun Tian treasure mirror, it would require 10 lives as sacrifices. If Yishin has the ability to unlock the break mark I left for the Empress, it will take at least a day. Seizing this opportunity, Asura should have obtained the treasure mirror. Hey, this aura is the crazy imprint I put on Asura. She activated it. Could it be said that? Is it Yishin? How could that be? He actually reversed his spiritual energy into my curse to counter me. No, wait. His intention is not to counter me. But instead, I locate my position by reversing the pattern. Family. She's not such a casual woman. Senior sister. Master has only been gone for a quarter of an hour, and you're already thinking about it. What are you talking about? I'm worried. Yes, you're worried that Sister Asura's reckless actions might anger Master, and the consequences would be unimaginable, right? Do you know why Master doesn't let you come with him? Probably because I'm afraid I'll plead for her. The mistake is that Master doesn't want you to bear the karma of cause and effect anymore. As the saying goes, everyone has their own destiny. In the past, Sister Asura made this decision because she had a final plan. You can't care about chicks for the rest of their lives when they leave the nest. I know you've always wanted to share the burden for Master, but have you ever thought that Master may not need your share? Oh, Joe. Master, it's over. Second junior sister, she's not seriously injured. Master, you should be lenient. At that time, I had already planned to let off Swan trap her by arranging a 3-day appointment with her. Although the timing was a bit earlier, the result was still good. After discovering that Yenner had a third person's curse imprint on her, I predicted that this person would also increase the burden on Shura. I originally intended to use the method of reversing spiritual energy to locate him, but I directly teleported over to find someone. But the other party attracted thunder and was executed, cutting off contact alive. The spiritual energy of the gecko's severed tail master will not disappear so easily. I can lead the army to dig 3 feet into the ground where your spiritual energy is severed and find him. Poor friends cannot be pursued. If this person dares to use sky thunder to kill himself, he must have reliance on me. If he can create a more brutal scene to attract the enemy deep into the hinterland, he will rely on me. At this moment, whether it is in the struggle between the forward and the enemy, or in the retreat of the rear, it is a profitable calculation. Indeed, that's true, but should we just let that person go like this? How could that be? When I poured spiritual energy into his seal spell, I had already left a beacon for him to relax his guard and catch him off guard. The important thing now is to stay steady, Yenner. Rest well and wait for Asura to wake up before I come to ask questions. Well, I hope second sister won't be stubborn anymore. The long-awaited reunion turned out to be such a chaotic scene. Yenner. Hey there. But no matter what, second senior sister has finally returned. Such a good thing, I think it's worth drinking for 3 days and 3 nights. No, we cannot allow to drink alcohol. If you don't drink, then you won't drink. That. Senior sister, didn't you say before that you always satisfy me when there's something? I really have a wish. Desire. Besides not being able to drink alcohol. You're not allowed to dig into the phoenix nest either. Gambling eggs. Not allowed to transform into a beautiful spring scene. These are all from the past. I don't do these now. Don't you like it anymore? Isn't this a good thing? Why do you put on a face that's a pity for missing out on my adolescence? What do you like now, master? Write it down immediately. I told you not to treat me like a child. That's right, master. It's just a piece of elm wood. When you say east, he's west. After all these years, junior sister can't remember. That's right, haha. Sister is right. To deal with master, you must hit the ball straight. What do you mean? Then I'll make it clear. I want to play with my master and senior sister once. Hide and seek cat. I just said that my desire to grow up is not like that of a child. It's all your fault. When you were young, you always said I could divinate and calculate directions, but you didn't let me be a ghost. This can be considered a childhood regret. If I catch you waiting for the time to light a stick of incense, hee. Why did you still use magic to leave? Can your body withstand it, Swan? Let her go. Yenner, you are the one with a stable body. If she gets tired, go rest. I'll just play around with her. Come on, I'll help you back to your room. Since it's a wish, how can I be a senior sister and be a disappointment? But one. It will be okay. Master, hurry up and hide. Why did you suddenly become unhappy when you were laughing just a moment ago? Could it be that I let Swan fool around and she blamed me? Master, you've been sitting here for half a stick of incense. Aren't you hiding here for free? I can hear clearly that being found by Swan will result in punishment. What's the big deal with winning or losing? Happiness is the goal. Oh, why are you still feeling down when you've made up your mind to lose? Senior sister. Hey, if there's something wrong, why don't you just ask senior sister? Why did you throw fire on me? Senior sister likes you so much, she must have told you everything. Like is the disciple's liking for the master, right? But she avoided me, probably because she hates me. She just said I'm Umuge, is that stupid? Master, sister has really arrived. If you continue to pull me around, I will be discovered. Is it difficult for Yenner to say that she likes it? In fact, you hate me. I don't care anymore. If there's anything, just ask me directly. Don't drag me into it. Yin, why are you here? Oh, master. Put on 0. It's broken. How did I knock her down? She just recovered. Can't she get hurt again? We can't do it. Hurry up and pull her up to have a look. Yenner, do you hate me anymore? Oh, no, how did I say it? I'll go ahead with this. Don't make a sound. It's time. Where should we start looking? Oh, this seems to be senior sister's study. Do you want to go in and take a look? Let's start from the bedroom. She's gone. I don't hate you. I was just afraid of not being needed by you, so I pushed you away first. It's not the friendship between master and disciple. I like you. I like Yishin. I don't want to be just a master disciple. Do not become a master disciple. Then do something else. I'll listen to you. Yinner. Itch. Yin yin, otherwise we'll go inside. After all, you haven't fully recovered yet. If you catch a cold, it won't be good. I'll carry you in. Good. Hey, hey. What about you from the 100 Flowers sect? Sister, wait for me. Isn't it faster for us to go find it together? Alas. What's wrong with sister? Is there any danger again? She's the kind who will drop her head when she sees it. Sister, please stop protecting me. I'm so kind. Besides, there's a senior here who will definitely lend a hand to help us. Ha ha. Cough. Not bad. There's nothing to be afraid of with me here, 2 girls. Xiaotao, stop talking. There's no one here. Let's go quickly. What did sister say? I heard the voice of the senior. Senior, I'm Xiaotao. Have you forgotten about me? Hey, why is it so cold? Wait, this feels like... XX, I see. You two are here to convey the message for Ruashi. Yes. My sisters was waiting for the Lord of the Heavenly Book when the ancestors sent her to visit Zhonglu. This jade pendant is the personal token of the ancestor. It can be awakened only when we have the spiritual roots together. Previously, Xiaotao fell into a curse and fell unconscious, which is why I dared to ask you to wait for a moment. However, Senior, are you really okay? Yishin is bound version. It's okay, it's okay. Yinner was just joking with me. Senior, we didn't really mean to stir up trouble, we were just in a hurry to find you and happened to encounter a wizard who knows how to deduce directions, which is why we collided. Warlock, count you, kid. What about that? Don't worry, we don't know anything. I didn't see you or the Empress, nor did I see you. I won't even think of it. You're thinking more than I'm doing, so I'm begging you. Let's get down to business now. Be nice with yourself. Senior, please calm down. I'll start soon. It's been a long time. Your life is even harder than that. It's thanks to you. Haha. Indeed, you are the only one in the world who dares to talk to someone as bad as me. Therefore, what exactly is it that requires you to send someone out to wait until I get the heavenly book? You're really impolite when you speak. You should have asked me for help. Could it be related to the person who cast the curse on my disciple? My mind is relatively clear. This person has some connection with me. Now that I'm staying in the forbidden area of 100 Flowers, I'm really unhappy to see her jumping around. She reached out her hand to the Infinite Sect, but by a twist of fate, she ended up connecting us together. But there's more to it than that. There's a bigger conspiracy behind this person. It was also related to the destruction of your sect back then. How many messages do you have in your hand? I want to know that I am waiting for you in the forbidden area of 100 Flowers. Remember to be fast.